Yeah.
I wish
Can we please? Can we please?
Do you know anyone that's still?
There's no one here that's artistic?
I can't do that.
I know several people here are autistic. I know several people here who are autistic.
Oh, okay.
See, I was making a play on words. Yeah, me included. That's right. Oh, I just went to open up my opening.
Actually, no, especially you like the last night.
Yes, but especially.
What happened last night?
What happened last night?
Means was giggling like a fucking chimney.
Oh, what was it about this time?
I honestly don't know. It was the weirdest shit. Somebody would say something random and you'd be like, oh. Yeah,
Like
you
that.
said a lot wrong when you said it.
I know. I opened up my opening spiel and it came up with my outline of another novel. So
You didn't want your fanfic.
my fanfic of my own work. Okay, well, the 12th of the 6th, 2024.
Recording.
Yes.
Shit.
Damn it.
Hold on, I gotta put my... Just... I didn't... Okay, now I'm ready.
I'm gonna start crying again. 12th of the 6th, 2024, Dungeons & Drakkenheim, first session. Hello, my name is...
It's doing great. You can take your hand away from your face.
I'm trying to stop myself from laughing.
That's a you problem.
Do we need to get the giggles out first? Do we need to just laugh at something really inappropriate off of the recording to
speak.
get it out?
Just me.
12th of the 6th.
Is it still recording this entire thing?
Yeah.
Date.
Well,
God, you
I'm
have
just
to
I'm just
share.
gonna edit it out and
You know,
just.
I know, but I really want to listen to some stuff that this would be the funniest thing.
This
to
is
listen
the
to.
bloopers that we need to put at the end.
Yeah, but it's only gonna be funny for us 7, like because we're the only 7 who's gonna have this context
Yeah, but who's
beforehand.
gonna watch? Who else is gonna watch it other than us?
Ouch.
Hopefully.
Don't worry, we believe in you.
I believe in
Who's gonna watch it other than us? We're trying to start a podcast.
Oh dear, I heard someone else.
I'm just trying to be a dick to Mitchell, it's alright.
Guys, the podcast leaked. It's over. 12th of the 6th, 2024, Dungeons of Drakkenheim, Session 1.
You'll get there eventually. I might even finish dinner by that point.
I can't.
Okay, we got the nerves.
I got a
Do
headache
you need to
after
do the
you.
intro? Do you need to do the intro?
You can record it.
Yes.
We can just pretend the microphone's not there and just have D&D.
Well, actually, we do need to introduce ourselves.
No, but you can always record it after the fact and just edit it in.
There, let's just have the D&D session and then record our final thoughts on it. And that is all we upload to YouTube.
No, Mitchell, you're being retarded. You can literally.
That's not a word in the dictionary. Or one that should be used.
No. R-E, colon, tarded.
You're just making it worse for yourself, Mitchell. Everyone else is calm.
Cool.
Everyone else but me, but like
What's the name of the game that we're playing?
D&D.
The actual thing
Dungeons of Drakkenheim.
though. Dungeons of Drakkenheim.
Drakkenheim.
Draken. We've got the date. We've got the snippet.
Yeah, but if I start saying my name, I'm gonna cap it.
Breathe in, breathe out, and speak
It
your
could be
truth.
iconic if you're laughing at it. You could use that forever. You say, well, goofy, you laugh.
You need like a soundtrack and.
Yes, we take this seriously. How can you tell?
The most ADHD D&D podcast.
Hello, my name is Mitchell, and welcome to the first session of the Adventures of the Multiverse podcast. Usually, and yes, I am basically just copy-pasting my original speech, by the way. Usually in D&D, I am joined by the best of the best in role-playing, rolling dice, and ruining campaigns, but tonight I have to settle for second best. The campaign I am running for my motley band of 7 individuals, currently 6, but we'll get to that later, is Dungeons of Drakkenheim, a module I backed in its first run on Kickstarter and finally have the opportunity to run now. Speaking of motley bands, our party is a mix of old and new, experienced, and those who are still learning the game. I've given each player a personal quest in the book to strive towards, and by the end of the story, I hope we all have a few new favourite characters. You're giving me a funny look. I haven't given you yours yet.
Okay.
Good. Let's meet them now. I'm Mitchell. I am the DM, and I was tossing and turning over if I was going to have to insert a sort of character into this, but I don't think I do. We have, I quote unquote, a mixed band of characters to draw from at the moment. It's not as bad as what we had the first time we tried to record the pilot, which was 4 months ago, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, longer.
11th February.
Ages.
So, literally. But Mitchell, DM, I will probably not be inserting a character for the time being unless it calls for it. I am stuck as the forever DM, except in the games where I am not a DM, in which case I'm a player. But in every other case, I am a forever DM. And that is... that's it. I'm a lifelong Doctor Who fan, and let's move on to...
I thought you were going to say my name. I'm Ryclan. I'll be playing as a half-orc barbarian by the name of Arezar Kayden. I'm fairly experienced with D&D, but I don't know half the rules. I just know how to play it. That's about it, really.
I'm Bree, and I'm playing a cleric. Forgot his name. What's his name?
You forgot the first time round as well when we tried recording
I
that.
was
It's
forgot
on.
to ask.
It's
I know,
on.
but I can't read it.
Wasn't Oceloti?
I think it's Oceloti. Or you can be Os.
Os.
Thank you. Sorry. And that's all. I don't need a fun fact. What fun fact about me? I don't have a fun fact.
How long have you been playing D&D?
I think.
No, longer than that. You were there for Curse of Strahd.
So 2 years? I'm not good at it. I know that.
I think about 2 years now. And
Oh.
there's, yeah.
No, D&D has really taken over my life in less than 2 years.
Hi, I'm Alicia. My character's name is Excumi, and I'm a gnome bard. One fun fact about me, I have an unhealthy obsession with the 1995 game Kirby's Avalanche, which is basically Kirby Tetris game, so yeah.
Don't you dare, Rachel.
Hello, I'm Morgen. I'm playing the second cleric, Marshal of Fame. This is my third campaign, and I hope I don't fuck up playing cleric.
Alright, I am Liam. I am going to be playing a rogue by the name of Tyke. Original name, I know. Fun fact about me is that I've been playing this for about the same time that Bree has been playing it for, and I don't know what else to say.
I am Karina. I will be playing Kayden, human rogue phantom. I think that's how you say it. I've been playing D&D for about 2 years, and a fun fact is last time I played D&D, I nearly permadeath Bree's character with a fireball. I don't know what I'm doing.
I feel loved by you.
Hey man, I had it. Croc was good. Croc was good.
That was a problem.
Thank you, everybody. I can do away with the opening speech now, and everything from this point onwards is...
Free reign.
It's free reign, yep. It's not staged. Definitely, yeah.
There's no way that we could do a professional, where we have to memorize everything.
Oh, the one thing I forgot to ask, with swearing, are we not swearing? Or is
No, we can swear, just try and keep
Fuck
it...
yeah.
Keep it on the down low.
All of them.
Nothing that could have us cancelled.
Ryclan, shut up.
Yeah.
Well, we've already got the R word.
You don't know what
Reese's
colour
Pieces.
recording.
Just
What
beep
was
it
that?
out. Just beep it out.
I-
Oh, you want to know what it is, huh?
Yeah, tell me.
I can scream it.
Please no.
There's no one around.
There might be.
Hang on, let me just go get my microphone for time.
So before we do start, we have to move on to the hardest part of the campaign. I did describe this the first time around the pilot when I said that try to actually start the adventure is actually the hardest part, because it's hard to do something original without also no, I've lost my train of thought already. Whenever I go, I have nothing in my head, and I'm trying to remember what I last said in the sentence, trying to keep it going. But there is an adventure hook in the novel, which I will be stealing, and it's the starting the campaign. No, the road to Drakkenheim. Oh my god! I read it. I did like an hour of reading beforehand. Everything's just gone straight in my eyes and out of my ears. So.
That's how you read.
Oh.
Oh, it is.
A lot of avid readers in the party at the moment. So everybody is starting at level 1.
Lots of IQ enjoyers.
Everybody's starting at level 1, and everybody is part of a moving caravan that's making their way from one city to the other. Remind me, Karina, sometime towards the end of the session to give you a hidden goal to work towards. I've given everybody one already. I hope everybody remembers what I gave them 4 months ago.
Do you want to see my
There's no
backstory?
way I remember what we had to do 4 months ago.
I have a vague idea.
Mine's written down.
Mine's
Thank you, Ryclan.
I have mine, Mitch, but it's a murder task and my character don't do that.
I can't remember what mine was.
Anything could be murdering the eyes of the Lord.
Can you photo that and send that to me,
Yes,
please?
yes, I can.
The sound of papers rustling. No, that's good. It's like a stage direction. So whenever I shout line at someone, that means someone's forgotten their. It means someone's forgotten that line, and I have to try and get it. It's fun when I forget people's names and I have to say line and nobody gets a joke, because not a lot of people do stage. I don't even do stage. I just read a bit of Shakespeare. I'm shaking my forehead at the moment, like rubbing to try to get all the sweat off, because I'm nervous. I'm not usually this nervous when I do D&D. But it's,
Done rambling with it again, by the way.
yeah, that's right. It's,
Do you remember what my thing was?
no, I don't remember what anybody's is, so I'm gonna have to go
Well, then
through
why
and
do you
backtrack
expect
each
us to
messages.
know?
Because, like me, you should have wrote it.
True.
I am stressing. So everybody is part of a moving caravan, taking supplies from one town to the other. The town in question that they are going to is the Emberwood Village. That's the town that you're going to, not the town that you're coming from. Everybody's been offered a fat amount of 25 gold pieces for this trip, and they'll be given the payment upon making it to the town of Emberwood. Oh, sorry, the village of Emberwood. Yes. So, Aaron Marlowe is the person that you are meeting with to gain these supplies in the city of Altenburg. Does anybody have any questions for this?
What was that name again?
Aaron Marlowe. E-R-E-N.
Awesome.
Yes. So, Aaron is a lean person in his mid-40s with a shoulder-length brown hair, tucked underneath like a leather cap. It's like it's all underneath it. He's gone to some considerable effort to keep all of his hair underneath his cap. Maybe it's a religious thing. He wears a slightly shabby woolen traveler's jacket and well-worn slacks, like some sort of like a big lumberjack. And he, well, you guys have met him before. You know that he has an opinion about everything. And this is the part of the campaign where I reveal that I am not a professional voice actor like many of the campaigns that I run. So you're going to get a very, very unorthodox mix of what I do. Starting with Aaron. Yes.
Should we describe what our characters look like before we get too far?
Well, I was going to do that along the way to Aaron.
I was just wondering where it was coming from.
Jumping the gun.
Sorry, I was cutting patient.
You got this, Mitchell. Take the breath.
can leave
Not
the room,
funny.
I'm annoying.
Yes, please. You could go to the dark stairs. That's in the hallway if you want.
I'll go into my timeout corner. No, don't do that.
Why don't you just stand outside looking in through the glass?
We need her. She's comedic.
Chlamydia.
No.
A cleric. We have 2 of those, so we can do with that one for the time
No,
being.
she's comedy.
Oh,
Concubine.
Thank you. I like being laughed at. That feels lovely.
You're important.
Comedic.
What?
Comedic.
Comedic. That's the one I was looking for. I promise I'm smart.
Yes, we have a
You're smarter than me,
room
that's important.
a room full of people who know what words are and how to use them. So Aaron, yes, so that's what it looks like. He's got like a checkered sort of shirt on underneath his flannel, and he's grabs his slacks to talk to you with a very jaunty accent, sort of bit like Santa. Does anybody have any questions? He goes, ho ho ho, I'm Aaron. Yes, the person who just raised their finger. Ho ho ho.
How much longer do we have to go?
Well, we're still in town, lassie, so you've still got 3 weeks to go. Ho ho ho.
Okay.
Yes, if any, I have taken a perfect stock take on everything on this caravan. If anything, as much as a scrap of hair on any of the horses taking you there go missing, there will be hell to pay. Ho ho ho.
You know hair falls out naturally, right?
I wouldn't know. That's why I keep it all underneath my leather cap. Ho ho ho.
How much of each thing is there?
Would you like to know?
I asked the question. Did you not prepare this earlier?
No, it's written in the module somewhere. So there are 2 drafts. Yeah, see, I did have this prepared, Bree. So there are 2 draft horses, and the common provisions and trade goods that are accompanying you to the visit are flour, salt, dried fruits, preserved meat, several jars of sauerkraut, a few casks of meat, a case of cheap wine, a barrel of fresh water, and the wagon also packs a few set of common artisans' tools, cooks utensils, empty water skins, climbers' ropes, kits, and mining tools. Malek carries something on him for emergencies, and an extra light crossbow, which you see strapped to his side. There's a chest that is locked tighter than a nun.
That's what it is. I was going to say, I don't think he'd hire like 7 people to protect some flour and salt. I want to know what's in the chest.
He goes, "That's not for you to know." Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. He's looking at some maidens in the town square. Ho ho ho. So
Would I raise him up and get the answer?
what answers do you know? What questions are you throwing at Aaron?
What's in the chest?
Money.
I-
Plain and simple. Ho ho ho.
Alright, so where are we going first? When do we leave?
Now, go, shoot, get on the cart, everybody, go. You're
He's
going.
not coming with
Go
us?
to the village. No, I have duties that I need to attend to here in town.
Okay,
Well,
who do
that's
we...
why he's hiring.
Yes, that's why I'm getting you guys to do it for me.
I'm gonna go jump in the front where the horse's reins are and start getting ready to go.
Who exactly are we meant to take this to when we get there?
So, that's a good question. I probably
That's a
should have
great
told you that
question.
before you guys go. So the person you were taking it to. So it has me abandoned. Line
Looks like you were asking for a line.
me.
Okay.
He goes, there will be a man who will meet you there. You cannot mistake him. He's a man.
Oh, that's just
Mm. Yes.
taking things to a man.
Yes. Oh, a man. His name is Schmelin Darlow.
Schmelendar.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome, and he'll give us payment when we get there.
Yes, 25 gold pieces each.
Beautiful.
No, wait, with accent. I forgot how to do Santa.
He was... oh.
Santa.
Very good.
Aaron must now take his leave and make his way back towards shopkeep for
Reasons.
reasons. Now off with you, off towards Amberwood Village, but beware, for city of Drakkenheim has been struck by... I'm changing accents.
Yeah.
The city of Drakkenheim has been struck by a strange and cruel meteor that has done terrible, strange, and somebody would say eldritch things to Draken. Sorry, Liam just did the pog face at me, and I did not know how to react.
Making weird shit happen.
You gotta react
Yes.
to your own
How long ago did the meteor fall?
So in Amberwood Village, this should be stuff I should be able to remember, but like I said,
We all should have really come a bit more prepared.
Who's we?
I should have come a bit more prepared.
Damn straight.
Is there any way to get there without going to Drakkenheim?
no, you can it's on the way to Drakkenheim.
Oh,
Amberwood
that's where
Village.
we're going.
No, to Amberwood Village. I'm just warning you not to go to Drakkenheim.
Oh, sweet.
You,
Wink, wink.
Yeah, you guys can't see this on the podcast, but I'm currently winking.
Not pleasing.
I don't know about it.
The podcast is going to be
Speak for
us
yourself.
roasting each other.
Yeah. So,
That's what I've been doing the whole time.
it has been some months since the meteor has struck the city, but there's not a lot of information that's actually gotten out of Drakkenheim. There's a mysterious haze. Has everyone here been to Avernus, perhaps? Not personally?
Me.
Your character has.
No, but I have.
Oh, you, Liam.
I'm so confused.
I forgot your character's name already. What was it?
Tyke Hermantrap.
How did I forget that?
Oh, so I can bring Paul in.
If you so desire.
No.
Put that thing backwards and someone said
Avernus is the first layer of the Nine Hells.
It's
I'm
like
going to
how-
pretend I know
I've
what
had
you're
many
talking about.
character go to Avernus.
I had
And
a
they all
character-
came
My
back.
character's mum go there.
I'm still confused. What the fuck?
Avernus, it's the first layer of the Nine Hells.
So there's
Oh,
hells and there's
okay.
one
I was
you
like,
need to
what's
know it's
what's all the
fine.
hell? Now I get it.
What's a hell? What's a limbo? What's
Right.
a purgatory? What's a
What's a brain?
Under-
oh, about temper. Oh,
It hasn't started yet.
so yes. So meeting Schmellen over at Amberwood Village.
Can I sit on top of the caravan, like the very top of the roof?
Yep. So you want to set like some like sacks up to make a good chair and
Nah,
There's
I'm
not
just.
really a roof on it. It's
No,
Is it
it's
an
a
open
roof.
back?
It's a caravan, like a gypsy caravan, isn't it?
no, it's like I'm imagining this caravan as like two horses in the front, and then it's got like a trailer at the back full of all the goods.
Okay.
Yeah, with an open
In
top.
that case,
Yeah, with an open top, yeah.
I'm going to use my position of privilege and ask Erin to give me a horse to ride.
Your position of privilege. What is granting you that?
Position of privilege.
Oh, is it a background
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah. I am welcome in high society and people assume I have the right to be wherever I am. The common folk make every effort to accommodate me and avoid my displeasure. I would like a horse, please.
So Aaron looks over to you. His eyes like slightly glaze over when you ask him for a horse, and then you see like dollar signs, ching 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 ching, like in like a SpongeBob cartoon or something that's roll over, and he goes very well, and he claps his hands together, and a horse appears out of thin air.
Awesome.
It's a special, it's a special power I have. You see, I can make things appear out of thin air and put them wherever I want to.
Awesome.
Say, once a day, every year, I can grant children special gifts. No, chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
That's a pretty wicked superpower.
All the naughty kids get chlamydia. All the good kids get sent to hell. Oh.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
I am wanted in 3 countries.
Really? Wow. I'm surprised.
Only 3.
Legally recognized countries.
Only 3.
I want to make a break up a Yugoslavia joke really badly.
Bad Mitchell.
I mean, you kind of already halfway
show you halfway there. So he grants the horse, and you hop on top of it. He goes, "Is there anything else, milady?"
No, thank you, kind sir. I'll be sure to mention your name to my family.
Thank you. Oh, if that is everything, that everybody wants to.
I'll start making a seat for myself in the back of the car.
Okay.
I'm at the front with the reins, getting ready to go.
Alright, very well then. So, currently surrounding all of you is just maybe like a marketplace or a town square. There's the citizens walking about, lots of common folk, maybe not as much high society. You feel very out of place in this town square, perhaps. Yep,
So
so...
I've now got a throne of whatever goods we have.
Yep, like sacks of flour and maybe like the occasional can or something.
Yep, it's just made a throne for myself.
Yep. And you go into the back, you go...
Yeah. I look all cool for a moment and then I fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. So who's currently? Oh no, you said you're taking reins of horses. Hey Bree. Yeah. Okay. So everybody else can join Lord Flower Sack. Lord Flower Sack in the back of the cart.
I mean, I'm pretty big. I don't know if anyone else can do it.
Oh my god, you took the whole thing.
Probably.
Like, it's just leaning really heavily to one corner.
It's like you're drifting around.
I mean, I'm 7 foot tall, but I'm only 100 pounds, so you might be right.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what is that in kilos? That's like a number.
It is.
I don't know how to convert imperial to metric and vice versa.
I know it's less than it is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so I guess we'll get on the road then. So there's like a very cheerful. I'm imagining something out of Titanic, you know, that panic. I imagine something out of Titanic, you know. There's like it's parades of people who are like surround the streets, bidding farewell to the 6 people who are willing to take goods to like another village. You're throwing kisses around. Yeah. You see people waving. Yeah. You see untitled 8th character who's currently my stand-in who is not there yet, like talking to another character, and she goes, "Don't worry, we'll always have Paris." And then it was the woman who says we will always have Paris. Hey,
From what?
Casablanca.
Let's just go, yes.
we'll always have
Smile
Paris.
away, boys.
Then he hops on the cart. So the 7th person who's meant to join us is Liam's brother, Riley. Unfortunately, he's been detained. I was meant to mention this earlier, but he's been detained for the night. So hopefully he'll be able to join us next time. Sorry?
By police. Detained, sorry.
No.
An unfortunate Springbok accident. That's what I was told.
I was told he's one of these sacks of flour that I'm sitting on. Makes a fine phone.
So I guess the 8th character then would have to be my stand-in, who is not here. So I guess now would be Ryclan is walking away to do something, but I was got to get everyone to introduce their characters, but that's okay. I guess we'll start off with you this time around, Karina.
What do I explain how I look? Or?
Yeah, what does your character look like?
Okay, hold on. I've got a picture, and then yes, I need to look at
I've got a picture.
You can't show the minor picture, but
it. Here, guys, look what I made. So it's just a human, medium-sized female, pretty tall. She's got brown hair, but it's cut shoulder length and quite jagged. You can tell that she's pretty much just cut her own hair off. She's wearing fine noble lady's clothes, all in red, and she wears a signet ring. She's got green eyes and freckles. Yay.
Cute.
Alright. So, Tyke Herman Trout. He is a tabaxi rogue, so streaks of white and grey fur, piercing blue eyes, one of his eyes scarred from a previous mercenary outing.
So the scar over it, or the eyes going white?
It's like, how I...
So I didn't mean to put you on the
I'm
spot.
going to say yes.
The eyes going white?
Sure, yeah, we'll
Okay.
go with that.
Can you see out of it?
I don't think so, I think it's scarred.
Okay, sorry, I have to stop talking.
So Marshall Flame is a 6'4" variant human, so half human, half elf. He's mostly in clad chainmail armor, the only distinguishing features being on his shield and the sash with the symbol of Tyr, so the scales and the hammer.
Cool.
Excumi is a gnome bard I always have my skateboard on me for inspiration. If you guys want inspiration, I can go sit kickflip everywhere. I come like my younger sister that studied the arts of the arcane, named Biggest Man, was unfortunately put into this strange amulet that I have by an eldritch being. So I'm gonna fix that, I guess.
Yes. We'll get onto it later.
Oh, good.
I was 7'6", foot, like the lion people, but retextured to be a jaguar. He's just like pretty big, looks scratched up. He's got old armor. Looks like he's been wearing it for a long time. He just looks sick of the world. Doesn't know what he's doing. Kinda doesn't look pleased. Doesn't look friendly.
Osmolotl?
Yeah, Oceloti.
Ocelotl.
So Arezar is a half-orc, stereotypical green skin, green eyes, with a brown ponytail, towering at 7 feet. She wields a great axe and has a past trophy, which is a torn piece of banner that she wears around her wrist. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, the first week of the journey is quite uneventful. You know, of course, as everybody getting time to introduce each other to one another. You know, lots of time for hijinks, maybe having a laugh or two, but mostly crying. A lot of crying from everybody in the party.
Why are we crying?
Because you're meeting each other.
Oh,
I'm just
fair.
snoring back.
So, the first road is uneventful, maybe apart from like a cut or a scrape or an argument or some tossing and turning the night here and there, you know. There's not really a lot to go on. It isn't until your 10th day on the road, on the day number 10, coming out from around the side. So let me set the stage for everyone. It's currently a dirt road. It's painted. You know, someone went the effort to paint this dirt road all along the sides. You know, you see that there's black paint in the middle. There's like a white paint with a dividing marker in the middle. You see that a lot of it's been kicked up over time. So, you know, it is still noticeable where the road is, but you know, maybe like a wheel has sput like a rock over there, or you know, a bit of dirt has been lopsided that way. It's not. It's been quite a while since it's gotten a fresh lick of paint. There are ditches off to the sides, and there are shrubbery behind those ditches, and there's forests that just surround the place unequal. And on the 10th day, maybe when everybody's sort of just a bit relaxed, maybe, you know, you let your guards down, you get a bit too comfortable on the open road, you hear a, "Oi, oi, hold there, friends, you're traveling a royal road, eh?" And then you see that there are a mixture of sort of highwaymen, bandits, you could possibly say. I'm throwing a wink in there, but you know, there's, you know, if you can't work it out based on those notes, that they're not good guys.
But they said they're royal, they must be good.
On a royal road, eh?
On a royal road.
On a royal road, eh?
What makes this road so royal?
It's a royal road.
There's nothing royal about this road, it is dirt.
In these troubled times, it falls to loyal servants like ourselves to keep these highways free of reprobates and outlaws, eh? I'm afraid we'll need to collect a fee to ensure your safe passage to the capital, eh?
Yeah. I've grown up in the cities. I know a shakedown when I see it.
I'm looking at him like, you aren't servants of anyone.
Okay, so are we going to immediately straight into combat?
I reckon intimidation might
Well,
work.
well, I feel like if he's royal, he should have some paperwork.
Ah,
Show us some
smart.
So show me the
Credentials,
family
mister.
seal of the royal that you have, that you are loyal to.
Mm.
And I'm just stretching in the back of the cart, getting warmed up.
You just like stand up in the background.
Yeah, you have a very short time to give me this paperwork. I can't control her patience.
A short time, because I'm a dwarf, eh?
I don't care what you are.
Racist. So he goes,
Can I persuade to let us through?
make a yeah. So because somebody is currently threateningly wielding a
I'm intimidating the shit out of them with the radar.
yes, so you can make this check at advantage because you have somebody helping you.
I'll give you guidance as well.
Yep.
Can I give her guidance as well?
No, only one
I
person.
don't think it stacks.
No, it would be
So
nice.
good, though.
So that's 2 die-20s, take the highest one, and add a d4 to the results. No pressure.
Or both be passed.
No pressure.
So 19.
15 is what is needed to pass. So what do you say to the bandits to convince them to leave with their lives?
Listen, I really don't want to do this, but like we've got a really crazy lady in the back, and I don't really want to see your brains all over the floor. Why don't you just let us go?
I like that.
He goes, you know what? I think you could have all paid the toll just this once. Next time, though, next time I see you guys traversing this
You
road.
won't live to see it. Now move.
I just start moving my horse towards them and then
All right, howdy do, and they go back off to the sides. They like go, OMG, that was really scary, guys. OMG,
Maybe
OMG.
next time bring some credentials, mister.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Better criminals, I feel like.
Get a point of inspiration for talking down the encounter.
I like how everyone else is like, let's hit them.
I was gonna launch at him if nobody interjected.
Oh, that's why I interjected,
I was
isn't
gonna try
it?
and intimidate.
I think that counts. Like, I don't want your brains all over the road. I was just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the first time that we tried to run this, I think in the pilot, I think
We killed these guys, yeah.
it got pretty dicey. I'm pretty sure I almost TPK'd you guys.
I think I was still fine.
You were the only one that was up. I was down.
Because I haven't even got like a marking on my paper to indicate I took damage.
Oh, maybe. I'm pretty sure.
I know I did. Because you hit me perfectly on my max health. I remember being pissed off because it was the first thing you hit me with, and it was 10.
Because it was a mutated person or something, from what I remember.
No,
we fought the bandits.
No,
They were the bandits.
that was bandits. Yeah.
I remember collecting someone's head. I've got it written
You
down.
handled that so well. It's like the only thing you've said all night, and you just absolutely slayed it. I love it.
Yeah, some dude named Bogdan I apparently took his head.
Spoilers for the future. So,
Were you paying attention? Good. You're the only one that doesn't know what's going on.
Yay!
so I'll let the audience know when we get to the part where we're traversing into unventured terrain.
Can't wait to redo what I just did to that guy.
God.
I'm gonna ruin the campaign.
So we get past bandits.
Yes, so you make it past the bandits. Towards the next few nights, once again, everything's sort of high spirits again, you know, traversing in a night underneath the stars, and then eventually it's sun again, and then maybe rain, and then night underneath the stars, maybe it rains during the night. All sorts of different inclement weathers aside from, you know, lava and snow. But apart from that, it's... Sorry?
Oh, I was just going to say, does the cat person like brain?
I'm inside brooding.
Did I make a little sack for it for you?
Yay.
You're in the corner. Freaking nature.
And I'm just sitting there like, kitty.
Stop kidding.
Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. So a few more nights go past, and you're now on the last leg of the journey. It's the last night that you have to stay out in the outdoors. You know, last night that you have to use leaves as toilet paper again. You know, before everybody gets toilet paper again. Ew.
Meaning we're about to hit civilization or about to hit amberwood.
Emberwood, yeah. Well,
Oh.
what part of Emberwood would you assume is not civilization?
No, because you said 3 weeks and it's been a week and no,
No,
10
bit more
days
time.
and-
More
okay.
time has passed. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
It's just mulling over
Yeah.
All right, we're nearly at Amberwood.
Sorry, he says, when do we hit civilization or when do we hit Umber? I was like, what part of Emberwood Village would not be civilization?
No, I was
It was.
like, are we getting different?
Oh, okay. They
So
don't
there's
even have
people-
air conditioning in these medieval fantasy times.
So we all need a shower, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, desperately.
Oh.
Yeah. You haven't had a proper hot shower in
I
3
mean,
weeks.
The city probably needs one, but the rest of us got rained on, so I think we're good.
That's probably the only one that doesn't need a shower because he's been. Never mind.
I
No,
can
I've been petting the
groom
cat.
myself.
You see-
thank you.
You see Tyke in the middle of the day going. Actually, that would look really weird on camera. I'm glad that it's gone to time now.
Just
So
for anyone that can't, picture it, Mitchell was just pretending to be a cat licking himself.
Licking his armpit. It's
To
permanently
be
burned into my
specific.
memory.
Oh, good.
Last night of the trip.
Last night on the trip, a night on the road.
So we're camping out before we head.
Yep. Maybe it's gone all romantic. Everybody's sort of huddled together underneath the stars, and they just sort of. I'm going to reinstate the rule where anytime the DM is talking and try to set the scene, I'm going to give myself a point of inspiration. I can force anybody to re-roll at any one time. Bree,
Why must you bully me?
I'm not. I'm just stating a rule that I'm now introducing to the game.
Can it just be against the person that did it?
No.
Because he has to make everyone hate me.
Why do I have to suffer for other people's mistakes?
It's to encourage people to listen.
You're encouraging me to team kill, is what you're saying.
Jesus Christ!
Is that allowed in this campaign?
I'm not too sure if Jesus Christ was team killed. I'm pretty sure the Romans hated him.
No,
but
no, it was his friend. It was his friend.
There
His
was
friend
a
caused
team
it.
of people
Oh,
who
true,
did
yeah.
it. They, I don't think one man could pick up a man and hammer him to a cross.
Oh.
There had to be a team.
A team.
A team.
A
A
team of
team.
Romans.
Yeah, I'm glad we're touching on the religious subject now, because I wasn't sure how I was going to introduce this to the campaign,
Oh, no.
light topics like Israel, Palestine, because that's very, very in right now.
We are not bringing up that.
We just did.
We just did.
Are we having a short recess? Because someone's missing and I'd like to...
Oh, Ian's just getting food.
Yeah.
Can we have a short recess and then we're actually going to focus?
Yeah, we could pause for 5 minutes. I'll just stop the recording here. Okay, it worked. The recording did not blow itself up while we were away. So, where we last left off, we were on our final night of the adventure. So, I did want to throw in there as well that Bree went out to go get some supplies for tonight, and we ended up locking her out for suggesting that the podcast was not up to the usual Mitchell standard.
You guys are so spiteful because I said one negative thing.
Yes, we are.
I didn't mean it was bad. I just meant it was going terribly wrong into a car crash. Jesus.
The council will decide your fate.
The council has decided that Bree will be the throne.
You're saying my crush is a good breed?
Oh, cancel her, put her on Twitter, 4K, call it 4K.
Well, some people get a lot of money from car crashes, so
Have you got a tattoo of Croc on your arm?
yes.
What?
That's
Do you want-
awesome.
I'll come over to show you.
That's so sick.
I'm so sorry. I know the podcast's running, but I
That's
just
okay.
realised she... Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, Bree... Oh my god, that's awesome. Bree had a character named Croc. It was a croc, and it kidnaps people, and she's literally got
Literally
a tattoo...
Yeah.
half a forearm covered with a tattoo of a crocodile's head.
I love how you mentioned that she kidnaps people.
That was like a
And-
whole thing.
Yeah, I know, but Ryclan also mentioned the other important part that they were children.
Yeah.
Strictly children.
Strictly.
It wasn't people, it was children.
I will also...
She wanted to be a
children
mother.
aren't people. I will also throw in there that Karina used the correct tense as well. She had a character named Croc.
She died happy with a child, but she's definitely stole.
Snapping herself out of existence.
Oh yeah,
Snapping.
right, she was hugging.
Crocodile snapping. Sorry.
Well, I think it was more like high-fiving, but
No, they hugged.
They-
She hugged herself. Look, sometimes you just need to hug yourself and face the consequences. Which
Like
was killing
erasing
one
yourself
of my
from time and
characters
space?
It wasn't just her. It was my other character too. the other character also went back and lived a happy life.
Yes, I remember
Instead of
that.
being an adventurer.
Sorry, you may have just cut the whole thing out. I'm sorry.
No, this is staying in. So, attempt number 54 on Night of the Road. The last.
That's a good character. I should play her.
Shut up about Croc. Shut up about Croc.
She's the best.
So,
Everyone loves her.
Last night,
No.
so last night on the journey, everybody's sort of looking at the stars. Everybody's holding each other's hands, like sitting in a circle, just looking up at the stars and going, "Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, I saw a shooting star. I don't know where I was in September the 8th, 1954, in the Missouri forest area."
What?
I'm counting the stars.
I'm so confused. I don't know what that reference is, but
I don't
continue.
know either, but it's obviously something pretty cool.
And no. We are all actually that was the alternative name I was gonna call this podcast originally. Just Some Australians, but Just Some Australians.
Seems pretty vague.
Yeah, it doesn't have the quite the same ring that Adventurers of the Multiverse has.
I'm sure that's not trademarked already.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it online.
I'm going to trademark it before you can use it.
Oh, Australians of the Multiverse. We can even keep the A bit in it. Yeah, that's genius.
Just Some Australians is literally just telling our audience we're racist.
Bunch of bogus.
They're not wrong.
No lies detected. Yeah, but here are the, oh my god, I just reminded myself the White Australia policy. So the...
What's that?
Accidentally reminded
Some
yourself.
parts of history should remain buried,
So
man.
as you can imagine, the White Australia policy.
The White Australia policy?
Who the fuck starts a conversation?
Attempt number 184 of A Night on the Road.
We're sitting around a fire.
Everybody's singing Kumbaya to each other, like singing camp songs. And then from out of the darkness you can hear whispers.
Ooh, what kind of whispers? Oh, creepy ones.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's the middle of the night and you hear whispers. I for some reason think that they're always yes.
Is this something that my senses passive wisdom perception could play on?
Not yet, because you see three people walking out of the darkness towards the campfire. They're wearing hoods
Great people
and
hoods.
they're wearing dark hoods. They cover their faces and their bodies, so you can't see a single shred of skin. And you see the sleeves raised and go up to their hoods.
Yeah, and I've already got my axe raised.
and they pull their hoods back, and they're just regular human people.
I've still got it raised.
How far away are they from us?
Quite a distance. So I would say the fire maybe extends the light to about 50 feet. So it is quite a.
My character stands up with,
Everything outside this light is pitch black, by the way. Yes.
so we can still see them, right?
Yeah, they walk into the
And
light,
they can
Oh, they
see
walked into
they
the
can
light?
see us. So we're like,
Yeah.
hello, like, what's up?
and they go, "Well, hi."
I kind of gently put her axe down, kind of thing.
I don't think you're strong enough for that.
No, I'm not. Definitely not. But I'm definitely trying.
Hanging from.
Yeah, I'm like.
Hey, how
Down
are you
there,
going?
guests.
I am Ludwig von Graf. This is my sister Angela and a friend, Rickard. We saw the light of your campfire from quite a distance, and we wondered if we could stay with you folks all
No.
night.
You bandit.
We've already had a
No, I'm
gig.
Ludwig.
You bandit.
I'm Ludwig.
You're welcome to.
I
Does
am.
that mean they're a bandit?
Yes.
I am a noble in these lands, and I'll have you know.
Are you really?
Yes.
Yes, well, we had royal person stop us on road. I told them to go away.
In that case, hang on. Can I see your scroll of pedigree, please?
Yes, and he produces it. He goes, "You may look, but don't touch."
Okay. And when looking at it, as a noble, do I recognize the name?
The von Graf family. I would say make a history check for me.
Or would you at least recognise us legit?
Yeah, you know the pedigree is legit.
Okay. And what am I doing?
If you want to recognize, see if you can recognize the von Graf family. Yes, and we can make a history check for it.
History?
Do nobles have a piece of paper,
Ooh.
like a purebred
What does
dog?
NAN
You
mean?
have guidance as well
You-
from.
Okay.
It's like
Oh,
a
this
thing.
as well. I don't think it's going to help, but
What does NAN mean?
Oh, did you print off using Google Chromosome?
Maybe.
Okay, so you got to open it with Adobe Acrobat Reader.
What I thought I did.
I know, because if you do it through Chromosome, it breaks the document.
Okay, so I've got a
Yeah.
9.
What's your history's intelligence, isn't it?
4. Oh,
So +2.
11.
11.
You should have a +4 for it.
Intelligence. It says
Plus
+2.
intelligence.
No, your
plus,
history.
Is history
Look at what
showing?
the history modifier
But it
is.
says NAN.
proficiency as well.
So
It doesn't tell me the number.
You have expertise.
okay, no,
in
it won't
so
matter because the sheet is broken. So it's a +2. So it's what you roll.
I
For you,
looked at a sheet earlier today. I helped it build it. It's a +4.
it's a proficient. Are you proficient in history?
Does it have a little
She's
red
got a
dot?
black.
Okay, yes. So +4, yes. So that'll be 13 altogether. So the Von Graff family is not quite as well known as a lot of other families around the neighborhood, as they say, as the cool kids would colloquialize.
No.
Bree, that's another point of inspiration to me.
Shut up.
But they're a family.
But you do recognise it. Yeah, the Von Graffs are a noble family around these parts.
Alright, I invite them to sit down at the fire. But
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But
There's a whole group of people here. You can't just invite people to our fire.
I invite them to sit at the fire but to stay in eyesight, and I start speaking to them and introduce myself to them.
So Von Graff looks over to Oceloti.
If you guys have a problem, you can tell them to fuck off. Like,
I'm already at that stage.
Von Graff looks over towards Oceloti and goes, "Are you suggesting that you all hold a vote?"
That was what I was suggesting.
that's
yes.
a good idea.
Okay, so before I do continue, I'll just get everybody's names. So, who are you playing again, Karina?
Kayden.
Kayden. What is your armor class?
13.
13. Good. How do you spell Kayden?
Kayden.
Traditional spelling. 13 AC. Who are you playing? You're playing Tyke? Yep.
I've got Karina's character sheet on the phone.
Thank you.
Excumi,
In my foot.
Marshall?
Yep. I'll send you my character sheet in Discord as well.
Oh, thank you. And what is your AC, Marshall?
18.
18.
I'm a big boy.
Excumi, what is your AC?
It's Excumi.
Excumi, sorry.
Excumi. It's 15.
15.
I'm assuming it's supposed to mean excuse me.
Yeah. Excumi. I gotta change that.
I love your character.
Excumi.
Your last character.
Excumi.
So mine are talking about.
Excumi.
Liability.
Oceloti
Liability. Yeah.
and
Arezar.
Arezar. Yep, so Arezar, I have your... No.
You have mine?
Who did I delete to make... Oh, what am I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have Kayden, Tyke, Wessie, Excumi... I can't say it. Oh, Strand. I still have Strands. That's who... Your whole character.
He wanted to go with another Breaking Bad character.
Arezar, what was your AC?
15 with my great axe.
15. So,
Otherwise it jumps to 17 if I use the hand axe.
oh yeah, because you got your
Shield.
two-handed, yeah. Okay, so I got Arezar at 15, Oceloti at 16, Excumi at 15, Marshall at 18, Tyke at 14, almost said something completely different, Kayden at 13, okay, and then I've got Wessie at 14, which is Riley's character, and I've got Paul Udman, lawyer at large, ready to go at 15 if need be. Yes. So, Von Graff looks over to you, says, are you suggesting that are you suggesting that the 6 of you hold this to a vote?
Yes, there's enough of us that one person should not make a decision.
Well, who else
What?
here doesn't want them in the camp?
Let the record show that 2 people raised their hands. That was Arezar and Oceloti. All raise your hands to let them into the campfire for the night. Let the record show that Everybody else who is not Oceloti or Arezar raise their hands. So at a landslide victory,
Arezar is not pleased at sharpening our axe.
with a landslide victory,
Also, gets up and goes over to wherever the camera, what was it? The cart is, and sits in the cart.
so another point of anti-inspiration for me.
I was interrupting you. Sorry.
Nobody knows when we're just talking, we just don't care.
What do you mean you don't know when I'm talking?
Because we don't
Do
listen.
you guys hear anything?
I just hear white noise.
Yeah.
So Von Graf, Jansen, and Voss. So I'll go by the first names as they're now introduced to the group. So Ludwig, Endra, and Rickard, or Rykard. It's R-I-K-A-R-D. I don't know if that's meant to be. No, that'd be Rykard. Ludwig, Andra, and Rykard. Yes. So yes, you have to. So you see Andra. You know, she's sort of a bit shy. She looks around and sort of introduces herself. But you see that Rykard in particular keeps to himself mostly. He does. He makes an effort to introduce himself to everyone, but he doesn't use his words. He just sort of like nods and bows and shakes everybody's hand. So, everybody's seen the camp except for, I believe, Oceloti, who said that she was going to go and sulk at the cart for a little bit.
Sulking at the cart.
Yep. Is our resident head bearer, Headlopper, do anything else? No?
I am just sharpening my axe, death staring all three of them.
Okay, so while holding hands with everybody and singing Kumbaya, you're sharpening your axe. Everybody's just sort of around the campfire, just singing. Like that.
I would like to strike up a conversation with him to find out how my family is going, if possible.
Okay, so you got to speak to Von Graf. Would anybody like to talk to Andra and Rykard?
I'd like to try and talk to Ryclan.
Rykard? Yep. Who would like to talk to Andra? Well, Andra is very popular at this table. So that's all right. Andra will just stay with Rykard.
I would like to talk to them.
The axe would like to talk to them. So Ludwig looks over to you. And he talks a little bit about your family. He says, your family is doing well. The court is always pleased to have your family over, but they are even more pleased when they leave.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And
Yes.
in regards to the court, has there been any weddings lately?
Yes, my 2 cousins have gotten married.
To each other?
Yes.
Oh, we're still following that tradition, are we?
I see someone's never opened a history book before.
Has there been any notable events in the last 6 months?
We presented this excellent ball the other night. Actually, no, it was a succession of balls at everyone. It was just fabulous balls.
Alright. Lots of balls.
Lots of balls.
Sweet.
Everybody.
Big balls, small balls, weird balls.
Elegant
wide
balls.
big
Sure.
balls.
Whereabouts are you and your friends heading?
Well, as it so happens, we just left Drakkenheim not too long ago.
You just left.
Not too long ago.
What was it like there?
Have you ever been to Avernus?
Not pleasant.
No, it's surrounded by this haze. Actually, when I got to, I'm assuming that you are all following this track, to make your way to Emberwood Village. But the locals have a saying there. We don't go to Drakkenheim.
Okay.
Drakkenheim is
This doesn't rhyme.
Drakkenheim is not sublime.
See, that's better. Now I can remember, and I won't go there.
These ADD riddled youth these days can't handle dungeons or Drakkenheim. Yes, it's not the place it was. Many months ago, I can remember that Drakkenheim was the be all end all, the city to be of all cities, and then the asteroid hit. And, well, let's just say the less said about that, the better. But I choose to dwell on the good memories.
Okay. Can I just do a quick insight check on him just to make sure he's being completely honest, doesn't have any bad intentions, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah?
Make an insight check. So then we'll jump to Excumi, he was currently talking to Ryclan and Endra. Endra sits down with Ryclan and she sort of talks with you. So all three of them are human. Of course, Ludwig and Endra being brother and sister, they look sort of like each other. Maybe their hair's parts in the same way or their eyes are the same color. But Ryclan sort of looks like the black sheep of the family. He's not quite related, but he's just there for the journey at the moment, apparently.
So the three of them are
No, not
Oh.
not Ryclan. So Endra looks over to you. So does Ryclan. Endra goes, "Yes, I'm most good conversation. What would you like to know?"
So what are you doing here in the middle of the woods? It's sus.
We're leaving. We are on our feet, soldiers, and we are leaving.
Am I leaving?
Drakkenheim isn't what... Oh, sorry. Drakkenheim isn't what it used to be anymore. There's a deadly contagion, diseases, and the common folk are... turning to...
voice cracking.
The common folk are turned to horrible creatures that eat each other and lick each other and all sorts of horrible things.
Do you know what's causing it?
An asteroid struck the city.
It was just the asteroid.
Yeah. There's sort of weird energy coming through everyone. It really hurts my voice.
You're doing
Yes.
great, Mitchell.
Thank you. Yes, sir, we barely managed to escape the city with our lives. What are you doing here?
We're just transporting stuff.
Huh?
You
Enter hit puberty. That. I can respect that. See, I used to be an adventurer like you.
I can't take Andrea seriously. I thought she was really pretty, but now I'm looking at her and I'm like, she's probably got like some missing teeth or something.
I can't do my high pitched voice because I heard my voice the other day. I can try. I can't do
Doesn't
it.
have to be
Honestly, I
high-pitched,
think at
do
this
like
point, if you just butcher it, it'd sound funnier.
That's it. I think you should continue doing what you're doing. You're
Or do
doing
a
it's
Mrs. Brown.
beautiful.
I think Excumi could be into that kind of stuff.
Just keep going.
If I butcher it. Okay, we were in Drakkenheim and we were escaped with our lives.
Cycling.
There's the skibbity rose.
Skibbity is. It's just like suddenly she transforms, like she puts on like maybe 500 pounds
Turns
and
into a
and the clothes start tearing. You see like her hair starts like graying and like patching in the middle, like rotten like teeth as she looks at you. And then the ground stomps whenever she makes her footsteps. She goes, "Okay, we barely got out of Drakkenheim with our lives. There's just hairs everywhere. The people are eating each other and making fun of my accent."
Shrek.
Please don't treat her like that. She was so pretty.
Not anymore. I've been taking
Asteroid.
testosterone supplements. My brother switched them out with his estrogen ones, and this is now he sounds like me, and I sound like him.
Now he's got two big personalities.
His two big personalities are bigger than mine. I.
Please stop.
I'm gonna have nightmares about it.
You ruined
Lasse.
everything I love. No.
Is he the hot one now?
Why can't they both be the hot one?
Yeah.
I can perform a few sick tricks beyond my state.
Oh, Let's see them. Roll a athletics or acrobatics check for me, whichever one is higher. Imagine performance would be like on a stage.
I've got a 22, by the way.
Sorry?
I've got a 22.
Off your side. Okay, we'll come back to... I just hit my hand on the table. We'll come back to you in a minute.
11.
You do a perfectly mediocre trick
Ollie.
flip. Yeah, you're just like... I was trying to imagine like what it would be like... Have you seen the ASDF movie where he's just like...
Oh, the frickin' the cow. The cow in the stick.
Yeah, it was something like that. It's like it's perfectly adequate. You know, maybe Andrea has never seen a kickflip before. You know, she's standing up, she's giving you this round of applause. She goes, "Oh, that is the coolest thing ever. What is that thing you did that on?"
That's right,
Skateboard. Does it go good with butter and cheese and sour cream and cheese
And she...
and butter?
I can make you cheese and butter.
I think Marshall's called me. I'm just gonna.
So is that a no?
So let the record show that Alicia went up to actually try to do the kickflip, but you get a point of inspiration for that. Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
like, I feel like I just get negative.
But if you, yeah, well, I mean, when you constantly interrupt me and
I don't interrupt you.
and make unfunny statements, but you know, when people try things, yeah, thank you. When people do stuff, you know, maybe a bit like role play and it make me laugh, you know.
I make other people laugh. It's not my fault that you suck at laughing.
Don't punish us for her, please.
Give myself more inspiration.
I'll just take myself out. Like, who has a gun?
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
Like how I will be taking your head.
Had mentioned. So what did you roll for your insight again? Sorry.
It's 22.
Okay, and what was that for again?
Insight, just to suss out Ludwig that he's telling the truth, that he's not got any kind of ill intentions towards us, that kind of thing.
With the 22, you get the sense that he isn't hiding anything, but you know, as you look at him, he's constantly looking over towards Rycard. No, Rycard.
It's Spanish now.
He's you see like his right eye is always concentrating on you, but his left eye
Oh,
somehow
no.
looks over towards the Rycard every now and then
He's
to make sure
familiar.
he's you know, he sees
And Ricardo's still with Andrea, yeah?
with Andre, yeah.
So this Ricardo guy, does he strip off his shirt and his real buff and
He's got
wears
like a
bandana?
rose in his mouth.
No, it's Rycard. It's a Rycard. No, he does. You don't get that sense. You know, he's not gonna magic mic this at a moment's notice. You know, it
Something's
does look
wrong.
like it. No, he looks real. He looks real scrawny. You know, for what you can see of his skin, which is a lot. You know, he's a bit pale. Oh, Ricardo. Oh, okay. So it's the one with the bandana. You know, I like you because you got that something that I need.
Can I... Oh, man, I don't want you to kill him. I just want you to keep an eye on him.
Oh, I'm taking that head.
I'm
My
just...
eyes have a black
One way or another.
Can I say quite loudly to Ludwig so that the rest of my team kind of hear, like, you seem really worried about your friend Ricardo, or Ricard, or whatever his name, Avocado. Just to kind of put the spotlight.
Rycard
so
turns to an
my team is
avocado. Like you see the avocado roll out from underneath, like this cloak and just into the grass.
That goes well with the butter and the cheese and the...
Oh, the butter and the cheese. You see Andre like picks up the avocado, just like eats it whole. Like doesn't even chew.
That's
Just
terrifying.
swallows the whole thing. No. So you see, as you mentioned Rycard's name, you see Andre becomes a little bit
Worried.
a little bit worried. Same with Ludwig. You know, Ludwig is like, you know, and Rycard's fine. I see. Now I'm doing it. Rycard's fine. He's just a little bit shy. You know, you need to get to know him first before, you know, before you make such wild assumptions.
Do I hear that she says that?
Yeah,
that's
she
not
said it
what I
loudly for
said,
everyone to
but
hear,
not for
yeah.
everyone to hear.
Okay, can I go and approach the guy that she's...
Rycard, yeah.
He just...
You just gotta
Put
stand
your
over
hand
him.
right on his shoulder. Like, so, you're a little
So,
bit shy, are you?
Do you actually put his hand on
Why
his shoulder?
touch the kids?
Yeah, I'm like, hi, what...
Which one?
Oh no.
Fuck. I don't want to...
What's your dominant
Left
hand?
or right?
So if I'm just his right side, I guess.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So you put your head
Oh, he's got the other hand in there.
and on his right shoulder. Yep, and he just sort of flinches as you put your hand on
And
him
then
quite
he's
forcefully.
gonna go look.
Yes,
Is there anyone next to him?
yes. Andra.
Okay. Is there anyone on his other side?
No.
I'm going to sit down on his other side and kind of like. So, how long have you been traveling for?
I'll let the record show. I shrug my shoulders.
I like that answer. I want some more information.
He shrugs his shoulders again.
Nah, some stuff.
You know, I have a friend that would love a new head for her collection.
Head.
Head.
Heads.
So you see Ryclan just shakes his head, and he's going to look towards someone in the party for maybe a bit of help.
I would have laughed if you rolled not.
So he looks over at Tyke. You can't actually see his face, but Tyke, you would think that the way he's turning his head towards you, he's looking for a bit of help at the moment.
He's crying out.
You see like blue tears start falling out of the
And this giant like jaguar's like glaring.
yeah.
What's his freaking name again?
Ryclan.
Ryclan, that's it.
What's his name?
Ryclan, I don't normally do this, but considering you're uncomfortable, you can come sit on my brooding log, where you will be completely antisocial with me.
Get up.
He nods his
Here we
head
go.
vigorously, yeah, and he goes
So,
to
which side am I sitting on?
his right side.
His right side. I'm gonna try and be like, no, we're having a conversation here. And
So
like,
you
shove
you
it
gotta
back.
you gotta try. So you grab at him.
Not hardly, just kind of like put my hand in front of him, kind of thing.
He's just got to keep going.
Okay, so how are we all sitting at this fire? Because I want to work out how close I am to this motherfucker.
You guys are all pretty close. You're maybe like I wouldn't say like as close as we are at the table right now, but maybe a bit more space between everyone.
Where are you? Where's his character? Where's Ryclan's character?
You will start the bonfire, yeah, because you're at the bonfire because you'll sing Kumbaya and
I
doing the
don't
axe at the
think
same
I was
time.
with everyone, so
Mhm.
I'd probably be about 5 feet away,
I'm gonna go.
just sharpening my axe.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go over there and try and help sharpen my own weapons, kind of thing.
Okay, so Ryclan goes over to you.
And as Ryclan moves past everyone, I'm going to make a perception check to see if there's anything different or odd about him.
Yep, make a perception check for me.
That is a 9.
You think he's a completely human-looking human, despite not actually seeing any of his physical features.
But what are his physical features?
You can't see any.
At all.
He just has like the frame. You see, like it's almost as if the cloak is a second skin for him. You just can't see any. You can't see any arms, any legs. There's not a single scrap of his skin to be seen.
I was
It's
going to say the angle of the fire might have blocked.
yeah.
If he was in front of you with the fire behind him, you wouldn't have been able to see anything.
Could I approach him and try and talk to him?
So he's currently sitting with Tyke. Before we'll get him to we get Tyke and
Promised him antisocial behavior.
we'll get some one-on-one Tyke and Ryclan. No, oh my god, Ryclan time. So he sits on your brooding log.
It's my log where I brood.
Dude, there was something about the way you said it that was terrifying.
So what do you say to him as you beckon him to you?
You're doing great.
No, this just works out. I promised him antisocial behavior. My character is antisocial.
Okay, brilliant. So now you wander over to the group. There's a lot of like crisscrossing characters right now. Always just like I go over to this guy, something happens, and we just go on to the next one.
My turn, my turn.
My turn. Yep.
So I go to Ryclan and I say, Ryclan, was it? I'm Marshal, Cleric of Tyr. Put my hand out, shake it. Does he shake back?
Oh.
So he does shake my hand.
The head just.
What does it feel? Is he clammy? Is he...
Yes. So once again, let the record show that I quickly put my arm underneath my shirt,
I'm gonna
like,
use my strong arm.
and slowly extended my hand Rykard, oh my fucking god! Rykard slowly extends his hand. It's very cold. It's very clammy. He is deathly pale. It's like paper white. As you go to shake him,
What the crouch down and say, "You cold there, boy?"
he nods his head.
It's like, "You mind if I check you out? I'm a cleric."
Make a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion, you said?
Yep.
It's a 5, but could I use my inspiration?
Yes. Oh, so let the record show that I gave Morgan a point of inspiration for locking Bree out of the room very quickly.
I was adjusting.
15.
15. So you doth hear a sigh from underneath the cloak. You see like the cloak sort of like inflated, that deflates a little bit. You see him pull back the head of his cloak, and you see he's just a normal guy. He looks like that in another time and in another place he would be quite handsome. If maybe he had a bit more flash of color in his cheeks and his hair looked a bit firm. But as he looks now, he looks like that. He is death warmed up. He just walks straight out of the morgue and is traveling with his brother and sister. And as he pulls down his cloak and opens up his mouth, it's full of sores. His lips are the color purple. And as he opens up his mouth and he says, you see that the tongue has rotted out of his mouth. And as he pulls open his other cloak, I'm dramatically putting my left arm underneath my shirt and I am pulling it out. But instead of seeing an arm there, you see a tentacle.
Oh.
As he pulls his sleeve back.
My character jumps up.
I would like to politely get off my brooding log.
So is this? I'll ask Ludwig and Andrea. Like, was Ricard in that? What's that name of the town? Amber.
The Emberwood.
Dragon, whatever. It
Emberwood
is.
Village. The village.
The one with the asteroid.
Yes, this is.
Drakkenheim. Was he in Drakkenheim for too long? Is this what's happened?
So the secret's out. So you see Ludwig come over. He goes, "Yes, this is the contamination that seems to swallow people if they're exposed to certain elements of Drakkenheim for too long."
Is it contagious?
No,
Is he
it's not
sane?
contagious. Sorry?
Is he of sane mind?
Yes.
Are you able to help him?
I don't think I can, but the way you said they turn into creatures, are you saying he will turn into a mindless creature?
We're hoping that he won't.
Hoping? What
Yes.
have you had someone infected that didn't turn into a mindless creature?
And no one that we've let alive long enough to see.
I'm standing right behind old mate with the tentacle. I'm just like looking down at him.
For lack of faith and for the good of the people of the Amber Village, I can't let you take Ryclan with you.
We're leaving the village. We're going the other direction. No, away from the
Away
village.
from the village.
Yes.
Where will you be going? Are you going to go to another village?
We don't know. We're hoping to make it to the town that you guys have just come from. There's a city there where we can hopefully get medical attention. The city. Oh God, I keep forgetting this shit. Altberg. Yes, we're hoping to make it to the city of Altberg. It's a three-week trek, but we have hope.
Out of good faith, I don't think you have any hope. You're going to do a medicine check to see if there's
Yep.
to see if he will make it 3 weeks.
I am doctor. Chop chop.
I recommend his
15.
15. You don't even think that he's going to make it in the next 12 hours.
I repeat this to them. I said, it's either I'll go to him. Are you in pain?
What you're suggesting is barbaric.
I
We
haven't
can't
suggested anything, sir. I am a cleric of Tyr.
alleviate the pain.
Well,
He squints his eyes like ever so slightly. You see Rycard just vigorously shakes his head at the suggestion.
There's also the concern of him turning and harming you two or any town that you do manage to make it near.
Rycard and I have been through a lot, a very great lot, and a long ordeal. I've like Rycard has saved my life more times than we can count on one hand and one tentacle, and he has done so for me as well. I can't just. This can't be the end.
So without them noticing, I've raised my axe like way up. Like I'm getting ready for this.
Even if it means that I could face danger on the road, and I have to get Rycard to Oldberg.
What about the other lives that you're putting at risk
There's no one. There's just us on the road.
until you reach another town?
Well, if your cleric friend here is right, which I dare say he might not be, then it's got 12 hours.
Hold on one sec. Other cleric friend, what's your opinion on this?
Death.
Whoa!
Fine, I'll go over and I will do a check to see how long he
Make a medicine check, yeah.
I'll give you good cleric and I'll give you guidance.
guidance. Sweet.
Times can do that.
It's a cantrip.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Uh, 24.
So you concur that their friend. You could probably get a bit more specific. You could say that he's down to his last few hours.
Yeah, he's down to his last hours. I recommend my other person here.
The axe raised.
She is very gentle and very quick.
So once again, Rycard just vigorously shakes his head at the notion.
What
I've
about?
got a maniacal smile.
What about? And we'll put it to a vote. You're right. Let's put it to a vote. Not to kill him, but if he is in his last few hours, and they are firm in that they want to just let him be, and they're not going to make it to another town, I don't think he should stay with us any longer. I don't want him anywhere near us.
Well, I don't want him to go off and kill other people.
But I don't want him to kill us.
What
I
if
think
I stand over him with axe
Yes.
and he makes sudden move, I chop?
And we let him go
that's the
in
last
peace.
resort.
Why don't we make his final moments as comfortable as they can be? And if he changes, we'll be here.
We kill him.
for that.
Okay.
Furthermore,
Well,
he
if we're
does
wrong,
not leave my sight.
how about we all agreed that he had only a couple hours, so he stays here, and if he doesn't go crazy, you can go on your way. And if he does go crazy, there's people around that can basically make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. Would you reckon he would like that? Like being left to kill other people, other innocent people?
So Ludwig doesn't say anything immediately. Neither does Endra and Rycard. Said Ludwig just looks over to Rycard. Rycard to Endra. Endra to Ludwig. And Ludwig says, "I think it'd be best if we parted ways. Said our farewells. Thank you for letting us stay here for the hour. But I think it will be better if we made our way along the road by ourselves.
Okay.
And pray that we make it to Oldberg in time."
We'll be praying for you guys, and if you do happen to run into my family, please let them know that I'm well, and I hope that, for what it's worth, it's a relatively smooth transition for Ricard into whatever it is that he's about to face. Death. He could be dying. I know,
So-
but at least he's not near us.
Ludwig gracefully bows his head, says, "I hope that you would do the same." You see that Ludwig Endra, you see Rycard pull his cloak back over his head and pull his sleeves back over his body.
My axe thuds into the ground next to them.
I'm not sure if we should let them go, but I'm not comfortable killing two innocent people for the sake of killing Ricard.
You see that Ludwig, Endra, and Rycard make their way to the edge of the fire's light, look back over the party once, and then venture off into darkness.
Oh, I don't know if we should have killed him or not.
You know, I had a section for skulls claimed ready to go.
Yes, you had one, but not quite yet.
It will be filled.
You guys don't have to follow what my character's doing either. If you just want to kill him.
No, because I knew I would have
Go
given
for it.
everything.
Yeah, I was.
Well, it's up to you guys. You guys could have done whatever you wanted to.
Well, at this point, I'm going to leave my spot in the campfire.
Well,
Yeah.
are you leaving?
No. get on top of the
The brooding log.
not on the brooding log, on top of the carriage, and just watch them as best as I can.
How far does your dark vision go, if you have dark vision?
That's smart.
Mine's 60 feet.
So yeah, the fire light goes out to 50. So basically, once they go off to the darkness, there you can't see them. Yeah,
Might get a silhouette. but it's
Can,
pretty-
yeah.
can I just also suggest, sorry about your brooding log, but can I like drag that onto the fire so there's no like cross
He
contamination?
sat in 2 different spots.
Oh yeah, good call.
Wherever the fuck he touched, I just wanna,
You throw into the fire.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I look at the cat. Fuck with my interrogations again, and I'll kill you, pussycat.
Your hand, by the way.
You're not cutting it off!
No, but do we have any like strong alcohol?
There is some in the cart
We are
that
not
you can
No.
requisition.
We're not touching that.
Am I fireproof?
What
No,
are
I'm
you? What are
joking.
you again?
No, I'm
Not fireproof.
Fireballs. Yeah, alright. Is there a running water nearby?
No, but there is a stream nearby
Can I?
because water doesn't run.
Can I
it
just quickly
flows.
suggest you go and like wash your hands or something? You touched him. You touched Ricardo. Go wash your hands.
Take a shower. You stay.
Yeah.
Cat, I'll make you down to your 8 life. And I'll walk over to whatever spring is near.
And I follow with my axe.
Alright.
So,
I don't know if I made the right choice, guys. Probably not. Okay.
night turns into day.
Oh, we aren't going to go on to watch or anything?
Well, we haven't done watch for the past 3 nights.
Okay.
Past 3 weeks, sorry.
Well, I was just thinking about it more because we don't know how far away they left, kind of thing.
I keep track of that.
Okay.
Sorry, if something would have come up, I wouldn't have left you guys in the lurch. Don't worry. I'm just trying to speed through this first section here so we can sort of get into the juicier. I'd say to speed through. We're about an hour and a half into the recording. We've really just gone past the second proper encounter.
I want to hit things. Can we hit things? We should have killed someone.
Well-
I'm getting antsy.
D&D is also like about roleplay as well,
I know, but
which you
also-
roleplayed that very well. You all did.
Thank you.
So much so that I think I'll give myself a point of inspiration for running that.
Hey, listen to my fault this time.
No, I'm not going to. No.
I'm so benevolent.
So benevolent.
Extraordinarily humble.
So, a few miles south of Drakkenheim lies Emberwood Village, a humble crossroads along Champion's Way surrounded by foreskin farmstead.
What's good for
Whoa!
I thought he was circumcised.
Man.
Make sure you can't let personal thoughts interfere with the game.
Surrounded by forsaken farmsteads and dark pine forests. Many residences are abandoned and slowly deteriorating with their windows and doors nailed shut. However, the village centre is alive with activity. Conversation, laughter and music resound from several taverns along the main thoroughfare, and amidst a bustling market square a small crowd of adventurers, merchants and prospectors busily traffic all manner of weapons, equipment, coins, recovered treasures, and a few strange glimmering crystals. Even the light of the sacred flame still glows within the modest stone chapel at the heart of town.
Who's the guy we're looking for?
We are looking for. Let me get it. A guy. We're looking for a man. Smelling Darlow. That's right.
Smelling Darlow.
I'm glad my mother didn't hate me.
So, you see that there's a man at the edge of town. He's wearing flannel with slacks, and he wears a leather cap that sort of hides all his hair underneath it. He goes, "Ho ho ho! I am Schmelin Darlow. Thank you for sending my my caravan here. Here are 25 gold pieces each as per contract.
Yay!
You may add that to your gold pile sacks, as it were.
Did you say 25?
25.
Awesome.
2 with a 5 after it.
Thank you.
Always do my best to look after my common man. Ha ha ha.
And you said there's a bunch
And
of
woman.
shops. You said there's a bunch of shops around here.
Yes.
Can I please go in search of some health potions?
They're
Okay.
gonna be like 50 gold.
Whoa. I'm gonna go anyway.
Okay, so before we do start jumping straight immediately into combat,
Combat.
combat, sorry.
Whoa! This time we're going to attack. Everyone, get ready.
So-
haven't even got us to roll for initiative yet.
So before we do start immediately jumping into running around the village looking for shit, so a lot of the folk here, making your way to the edge of town, you can already see that a lot of the folk here look a lot like that of Altdurn. It's you see a lot of people walking around in sort of these drab, common clothes. Some of them they look relatively fine. It's not as if this place is relatively poor or rich. It's sort of like a comfortable median between the two, where people can afford to wear nice clothes, but they can't afford to wear like any rich garments that sort of garter them.
There's no holes or anything in them, but they look they're not fancy or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right.
basically.
You see that there are a few rough-looking people going around, but to counterbalance that, there are sort of nicer-looking people. You see that there are whispers among the townsfolk, but you do hear the occasional bout of laughter maybe coming from a stall a little bit of ways into the town itself. Everything here just looks peaceful and idyllic, apart from the grey skies that sort of followed you as you made your trek closer towards Drakkenheim.
Wait, are we heading to Drakkenheim?
Well, no, you guys have just arrived at Emberwood Village. Oh, yeah, excuse me. I have a 1.25 iced coffee here that I have realised that drinking past 6 p.m. of a night time might prove a problem when I go to sleep tonight.
Oh,
You're
Well,
falling asleep here.
you're making us fall asleep, so.
That's another point of
yeah. God damn. Man, ADD riddled youth can't handle like roleplay, can't handle like slow sections of the game. Always has to
Where's
be.
my Subway service?
Put that like overlap that of the black screen. This is like Subway service at the bottom, Family Guy funny moments at the top. Maybe at the middle we'll play like a funny vine. So Schmelin takes the cart and the horses and your horse as well. Line
What's your name?
Kayden.
Why does he take mine?
He takes your horse away as well.
It was just for the travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he hands everybody 25 gold pieces and he makes his way over towards the center of town.
Do you reckon we should stay in the town for at least a night to kind of gather our bearings, get some shopping done, and chill out for a bit before
And
heading
then
back?
get ready for another trip backwards.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
So he suddenly, you see him like quickly running back from his market. Because, okay, listen.
You need to work out more.
Sorry?
You need to work out more.
It's Santa.
You need more beauty sleep.
Where's all your stuff?
Thank you. I don't think you heard that, Bree. That's a shame. So he goes, all the stuff's in my store. But if you would like to, you can come to the village square and do some shop if you need to. And because I am legally obliged to say so, under a law I cannot mention by law, you can go to the Bark and Buzzard if you're looking for a place to relax. I can, after 3 weeks, well, you should all know how you smell like by this point. And well, there's some really good food in there. And if you go there, you can ask the owner Olsberg and say that I sent you on your way there.
Alsberg, is it?
Olsberg.
Alsberg.
Yes, capital is Altberg, and the owner's name is Olsberg. That won't get
And
convincing,
he'll likely
confusing
give
at all.
us a meal and some accommodation.
Yes, for money, of course.
Oh, not for me, but yes.
Yes.
Is there a church in this near place?
Yes, there is. Right in the center of town. You should see it. It's probably our best attraction. You can most certainly try.
Wear weapon shop.
Do a kickflip. Thank you.
I'll do a kickflip while I play my world's smallest violin.
So everything. So everything that you need, kind of adventurer, is in the middle of town, at the market square.
Alright, I'm off.
Okay.
Yeah.
The minute she starts going, I'm going with her.
Yep.
I'm not letting you
Out of my
alone.
sight.
Why not?
You seem very axe happy, so
Maybe.
that's
So
a nice quality.
you two are going to the stalls.
Weapon shop.
You two are going to the chapel. Yes. Oh no, sorry. You said you're going. Where will you be performing? You with the skateboard and the world's smallest violin.
Where was they?
You.
Bark and Buzzard.
Yes, that's a recommended place. But if you'd like to try and find somewhere else, you can.
No, perform there.
The Bark and Buzzard. Okay.
What time
For
is
free
it?
accommodation, of course.
Yep. Maybe about midday. What about you two? What are you two doing?
I would like to go and suss out the shops before heading to the Bark and Buzzard.
Yep. Tyke.
I suppose I'll do the same.
Okay, so 4 people going to the shops, 1 to the chapel, 1 to the Bark and Buzzard. Oh, excuse me. There's dinner coming back up again.
No, I was excited. For Mitchell.
Yippee.
Yeah, Mitchell loves it when we split the party.
So, going to the center of town, you can see the caravan court, as it's called. Alright, so there's stuff for the Bark and Buzzard. No, not that one. Not that one. Oh my god, there's a lot of places in here where you guys can go. So you're going to the Chapel of Saint Ardana. You're going to the Bark and Buzzard. So you guys have come from the south into town. The caravan court is directly in the middle. That's where you saw Schmeller go, sort of his Fat Santa run. The Chapel of Saint Ardana is like just north to the caravan court, while you're going to the Bark and Buzzard. That's like east off of the main road. So starting off with the caravan court, you see that the marketplace has sprung up surrounding the boarded up water well in the middle of the village square. You see that there's a colourful collection of sorts of different, bunting and raised caravans and wagons. There's tents. There's all sorts of like mishmash. You can even see like a help sign that's like on a roughly boarded up like psychologist. Pay 5 cents to get some help, and
That's all Brady do there.
Is there by any chance like a notice board or like work wanted, like a board to find more work? Like a town notice board or something anywhere?
Yeah, there's one for donors.
No, not here in the caravan court. You see most places look relatively staffed out already.
You're probably best bets to go to the tavern. I'm not have much of it.
What about
The Bark and Buzzard.
what about, because I've got just a quick question. So I've
Mhm.
got like a fire survival skill. Does that mean if I get ingredients that I can make a health potion of sorts?
It will take a bit more time and effort, but quite possibly you can most certainly
Yes.
try.
How much time and effort exactly?
Sorry?
You also need a kit.
Yes, you would need an alchemist kit.
How much do they cost?
They are quite expensive, alchemist kits, as are all sorts of different types of kits. So if we're looking... This kit 5E. They are alchemist supplies are 50 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
It's about how much it costs actually to buy the potion.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you get more than one potion out of the kit.
No, so you need the alchemist supplies to actually make the stuff, but once you have the supplies, unless you fuck up royally, you can usually make more than one potion out of it.
So it's like an equipment
Yeah.
kit, and then you have to get the ingredients, and then you can make
That's
the
right.
potions.
It's like might be cheaper to do it, depending on how bad you fuck it.
Tyke, what would you like to do?
Is there an armory or somewhere
Yep.
where I can get armaments?
Yes, there are. So everything you can sort of imagine is being solved here in Amberwood. So weapons, armor, magical shit. That's the technical name for it. Yes, it's all for sale here. So what sort of armor are you looking at? You go over. Actually, sorry. So Marlowe's provisions is generally for stuff like food, water, rations. While you go over towards the Gainsbury Expeditionary Supply Company, they have a wide manner of sort of general goods.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So what sort of armor are you looking at, young man?
Just something that I can use that's better than leather, but still allows me to use my cat-like agility.
Yes, I think you'll be looking for studded leather armor.
Right.
Yeah. So studded leather armor costs 45 gold pieces.
I do not want to find something better than that.
Not enough.
Right.
Yes.
I
Kayden?
was just wondering, is there like any, rather than actually like getting something that I need, is there any like kids selling bracelets or flowers or something that'll make the people happy? Nah.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat then. I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Okay, let's go to the tavern.
Is that what you're looking for?
I'm looking for sword shop.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So you guys go over to Gainsbury Expeditionary Supply Company as well. You basically see like Tyke ask for some stud leather armor, pull out the armor. It's like 40 to 5 gold pieces. It says the pen behind the counter, and you see Tyke just pull up like a gang sign and then disappear, like poof in a bit of smoke. You see, like, his outline is still there as he quickly disappears.
Out of game, is there like much outside weapon you can get that great axe?
No.
Pretty much the top of the
A
line.
great axe is
Get a
basically
great
top of
axe
the line.
plus one.
Yeah, but that's...
So that'd be pricey.
Yeah.
Okay, so if anything, I'll offer Tyke whatever the difference is you need to get your studded leather if you want it.
Oh, that should be like, how much was it? 45?
So 20
Yes,
gold
45.
pieces is how short we were.
Oh, I've got 10 on me already before the 25, so I just need 10 more.
Wait, I
But I
didn't know
forgot
that
to
was...
put your gold on it.
Is that what our gold is? Whoa! Never mind!
Yeah, I was gonna say you started with quite a bit more because of your background.
I might...
You're royal, so.
I don't know if I'll spend all my money though, shit.
How many gold pieces do you have?
Right now,
Yes.
after being paid, 50.
It's because she chose the noble background. so
But
it's
I don't want to spend all of
Hmm.
it. Can I barter with the people?
Okay, no, it's because of your background. I just got some flashbacks of a certain character, a certain person I used to play with back in the day who tried to convince me that he has so many thousands worth of gold pieces because his family owned a series of gold mines up and down the Salt Coast.
Just
Don't say his name because I do not want to get sued.
if you did say, like, you say, oh, I'm rich because of this, how the frick is he meant to be holding that much gold
Yeah.
on his person?
It's a good argument. Yeah.
Like, I think you can say that you're rich, but you're only carrying around like 20 gold while you're traveling, kind of thing.
You want a check?
Yeah.
Look, over the piece of paper, I owe you.
Yes, that was quite literally the logic behind it. He just had it because he had it. It was the same person who kept on bitching and moaning that wasn't handing out magic items left, right, and center in
We all know that.
Curse of Strahd. Even though Curse of Strahd is meant to be, in Barovia, a land that is poor
Poorer
and
than
destitute, yes, and people are starving to death on the streets, and he's wondering why there aren't magic items. Anyway, you're getting into some like deep AOTM lore here.
I won't get the potion yet.
You want to get the potion
And
yet?
I won't get the alchemy. With the sorry, just to ask a question while we're recording.
Mm-hmm.
With the alchemy kit, what kind of ingredients do I need to get in order once I've got the alchemy kit to make a health potion?
I'll have to look that up because I haven't looked into actually brewing
Okay.
your own supplies.
Okay.
Tyke.
I've been I've been graciously given the difference by a certain... Oh god, I've already forgotten the orc's name.
Charizard.
Charizard. We'll go with that. I've been given the difference and I'm willing to pay for the
Yep.
studded leather.
So your armor class goes up by 1.
Question. How much more expensive is it to get the next upgrade?
Oh,
How much
God. What is that?
is
It's
studded leather?
That's light armor, I think, isn't it?
Well, light armor is the class of armor we're going for. I want to know what above studded leather is.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, studded leather is in the light armor. So studded leather is as best as you can get in the light armor category.
Oh, is it?
Once you start going at that, that's when you get to like hide, chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, half plate.
I mean, you can still get away with
Can you have a
half
shield?
plate, I think.
Half plate is expensive.
Can
Half plate's like 2,500 gold pieces. Sorry.
Can you
Oh, is
build
that
a shield?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Do you have a shield on you?
No, I do not.
Are you proficient with shields?
I don't know.
It'll tell you on the front. It'll say next to your armor and weapons.
No.
Okay, so you can't wield a shield.
Sorry, little dude.
That is fine. I can be nimble.
What's
little
your
guy.
weapons?
Cat be nimble, cat be quick.
Cat jump over the
Rapier,
games.
Sick.
short bow.
I got those too.
Okay, so Tyke, your armor class goes up to 15. Okay, so in that case, you'll go towards the Bark and Buzzard, so we'll get back to you in just a moment. Mr. Marshall.
So I'd like to walk into the church and I'd
Yep.
say, hello my brothers and sisters, I have come.
Snake Brothers.
I've come.
You have come.
I like to find the head priest and I just like to jack them up the hardest I can.
Come, the head priest.
Fuck.
Go into the back and take shots.
So it Karina, what do you do with that Kit Kat? Are you gonna swallow that thing in one go? Damn.
First time I've had
Damn.
thing in my mouth.
I'm sorry for anybody, I might have just jump scared then. So at the heart of the Emberwood village is the chapel. It is made out of stone and has a copper domed rooftop as you walk inside. There are thin windows set with stained glass and simple wooden doors. You see that there is a crematory gun, a scattering plot for ashes of the dead on the outside as you walk on in. And inside the chapel there is a bronze brazier of the sacred flame that is alight with a golden fire that burns all day and all night. You see there are quite a few people just in here praying quietly. You see off towards the side of the wall there is a list of the dead from people who have passed through in the recent months that have lost people in Drakkenheim. This dates back all the way to when the asteroid first hit, all the way to the present, in which people are still losing people. Which people are still losing more to the effects of the asteroid even now. So you can see, I guess if you're looking for a head priest, her name would be. Oh, actually, no, you haven't met her yet, so you don't know. So there seems to be like a sort of a head priest, sort of tending to people, saying some quiet prayers behind the podium. So you're gonna go up to her.
Yep.
Okay. So as you step your way through the chapel, your footsteps echo throughout the hall. So she looks like a young woman who's wearing a simple white and yellow frock and has her black hair tied in a braid. Okay, so as you make your way up to her, she goes, I see we have another person, another tender in our midst. Tell us, what is your name, good sir?
I bow, say, Madam, I am Marshal Fane, fledgling cleric of the Church of Tyr from the city of Terran.
Marshal Thane, I am Flamekeeper Hannah. I can't do it's actually hurting my voice.
Thank you.
For that I inspire you. Inspire!
You do.
Yes!
Yes.
Sounds like she accidentally swallowed a whistle as a child.
Lightning strikes you from outside of the market.
She's sensitive about that.
They switched my dialysis with methamphetamines. I try to get Karina laughing. So, where do you hail from, Marshall Thane?
I hail from the city of Tenna.
Of Tenor.
It is a guild city,
Mm-hmm.
3 billion kilometers away. You wouldn't know it.
Oh, of course. A lot of people said that about my first boyfriend. You know, went to a different school.
Oh,
No
yeah.
one
I had just recently taken my vows and I'm only a new cleric. But I've been sent on a holy order to restore peace into this region. And I'd like to see if I can have any supplies to aid my journey.
Are you talking about Drakkenheim?
Yes.
Well, that's a loud truck
This is
going by.
ambience.
Yeah.
In the background.
Woo! So, you ask her, we cannot spare, we are quite poorly here, we haven't received her. Oh my god. We haven't received a regular tithe here in quite some time, but if you like, High Flamekeeper Ophelia Reed, who sort of acts like a bit of a hospitality worker around here. If you like, she can set you some lodgings for free here at the chapel while you make your way over towards the cursed land of Drakkenheim.
I would love that, Mr. Man, but I'd like to ask if I can also have lodging for me and my 5 companions.
Oh, 5 companions. Is this a polygamous relationship?
Would you like it to be?
No. No.
So I wasn't very religious of me, man.
It really is
Yeah.
a religious church.
She was, well, you know, I was young once too, and, you know, being surrounded by big, form muscular. Okay, I'm diverting part here. Okay, just bring your friends here. We can talk something out.
Yes, man. Thank you for your time.
But beware, we don't allow any sick skateboarding tricks. Just, I don't know, in case that should come up.
Oh no, that is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So then we like Big Bang Theory transition over into into someone. So over the bark and buzzard, you see that everybody here is you know, you push over the doors of this saloon like area, you know, walk in with your hands, with arms at your sides, and as you push the doors open, suddenly all the music stops, all the chatter stops. See everybody in the saloon just sort of turns to face you.
Do it.
I'll roll for you.
I'm like cheering in the background.
Uh-oh.
Is this a performance?
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one is higher.
18.
With an 18, you pull up and you do the sickest one that you think you've ever done yet. And you know what? You get a lot of heads turn your way, and they all nod. And they give you a round of applause, and a tab you hear the whistling and hollering, hooting, you know, they're throwing gold pieces at you, and they silver, okay, not quite gold pieces, but they're throwing, like...
Copper.
Would you be a trick? Is there like a guitar riff that follows after?
So these 5 silver pieces get thrown your way as you do the sickest kickflip. You know, you do the jump, and then you hear the metal wheels slam onto the wooden surface. You see even the bartender is like, "Oh, encore, woo 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 woo." No, don't actually. I've got a business to run. But that was a sick trick, lady. But in this here town, we don't take kindly to strangers. What be your business here, ma'am?
The guy sent you. We gotta name drop the guy.
Schmeller. Smelia. First name Smelia, last name later.
That's my next character. Write that down.
It's crazy that you know my last name, but Smellian Center.
There Schmeller told you outsider folk about this place, ain't he?
He did.
Well, come on in. Welcome, welcome. I charge good prices for some good company. Yee-haw! I can't do that accent. You know what? I'm... oh, I sound normal again. So, what can I help you with? What can I get for you here at the Bark and Buzzard?
1 pint.
Little room and
What's a pint? Lodging.
Yep. Okay, so... Someone calling me? Someone from Victoria, Melbourne, is trying to call me.
I'm sure they're very trustworthy.
Oh, you know
Hello,
what?
I'd like to talk to you about
Just
your
answer it on
electricity
the mic.
Hoi hoi. Hello? No, I signed up with a research company. Oh, I hope that didn't pick up on the microphone. Uh-oh. No, I signed up with a research company quite some time ago. I foolishly gave them my number, so I'm getting calls at 8 o'clock at night. Like, come on.
It'll be like 6 p.m. there.
What's this research?
7?
It's still
No, it
7
should
o'clock.
still be standard time. It's not daylight savings.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, I hope that didn't pick up on the microphone.
What?
Him saying his name.
I didn't even hear it.
Okay, good.
I think you did.
So I just had to edit that bit out. This here, no, I gotta go back. This here Bark and Buzzard. We can offer you half a dozen one-room cottages in the village for 2 gold pieces a night. If you'd like a meal, that'll cost you 1 gold piece. For every mug of fine ale that you drink, that'll be 2 silver pieces.
can I,
But I like your sick tricks and kicks and flips so much, I think I'll give you 1 free room for the night. Sorry for interrupting.
I like your cut, G.
I like the cut of your jib.
I'll take it.
You know what? I'd like the cut of your jib so much, you could even have a meal on the house. Just... No, that's something else. Yes. Yes, sorry, that's something else. I was like, oh, there should be a thing here, but there's not. Oh, there is, but I'll get back to that later. Okay, so after some time, 4 of your friends come into the Bark and Buzzard. Once again, they come in 1 at a time, so you know the. So 1 at a time, you know, they push the doors over the saloon, the music stops, everything's coming back in, and then everybody's like, hooray! Yeah, bumping the microphone does cause a bit of noise, so I probably shouldn't do that. Oops. So, each time it happens, you know, everybody sort of cheers and, you know, hollers and hoots and whatever. And then each time, once again, Osbo, the bartender behind the bar, she looks over, she says, I like the cut of your jib, another 4 times. She doesn't offer any free rooms, she just says that she likes the cut of your jib. I can't do Western and woman at the same time. So we just got to settle with Western. So, the 5 of you sitting together, you're eating a fine meal. It's like say roast chicken with a bit of gravy and veggies.
You said 5.
Yes, so these 4 said they were going to the Bark and Buzzard afterwards. What were you doing again? Sorry.
I was at the church.
You're at the church.
Back here.
Oh, so you make your way to the Bark and Buzzard as well. Okay, so all 6 of you are at the all 6 of you at the Bark and Buzzard at the moment. It's a bit like a Seinfeld skit where they're all sitting the one place, like the music chimes in and everything. It is only about midday. What would you all like to do? You see, there's quite a few interesting faces here inside the Bark and Buzzard. There are a few other places you could check out in the village as well. What would you like to do?
I'd like to mention that I got all of us free lodging at the church.
Yep.
Does the church have like a bath or a shower?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'd like to get a meal at the tavern. And
So
then-
you walk past someone at the table, and you there's like a and it like full face first into that soup.
I don't think we should eat it.
No, I think that's in relation to how I smell. I
Yeah.
think that's what that was.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, the food is a poison.
Okay, in that case, I might go and have a bath / shower and then come back to eat.
No, it's fine.
No, my person would be so self-conscious about that. They would not allow
You just
that
walk
to
past
happen.
everyone just dies. And
Nah, I'm going
falls
to
into
have a
the
shower.
drinks. Okay.
She's just like so embarrassed. Oh my gosh.
This is why I played Tabaxi. I am my shower.
Okay.
That's
So,
gross.
as you pass your way into the
Also,
Bark and
I
Buzzard,
also my shower.
as you pass your way into the Bark and Buzzard, there's a sign that hangs above the front door that depicts a sort of like a cartoonish vulture feasting on the entrails of a bloodhound, both smiling pleasantly. Inside, there is no proper bar, nor is there any walls. This isn't Cheers, separating the kitchen from the dining room. As I said, just like a few like stools and a few tables and chairs to sort of just decorate the main area. Okay, so I guess we'll get into the sort of we'll just pass through the shopping stuff. So, where are you guys gonna stay for the night if it does come to that? You guys gonna stay at the church?
I'm staying at the church. I'm definitely going for free.
Since I got a free place at the Buzzard, I'll stay there.
You stay at the Buzzard? Yeah. Alright, so staying at the church?
If it's free.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go through all the nitty gritty stuff. We'll say it takes everybody about like half an hour to an hour to drop off all their belongings at their respective rooms and
like scrub.
and yeah, like everybody takes their showers and it's just like layers of dirt and grime. It's like everyone's coloring the floor of their shower like brown and black and yellow and all sorts of different colors. Like there's even colors that nobody's even
colours that
invented
they
yet
rain on.
falling off into the drains.
I'm sure the local water supply is just gone.
You get straight back into the lake. People drink it. They get like Ebola or something.
They get every STD known to man.
Oh. And after about an hour or so, everybody meets back in the middle of the town square.
Is there any actual advantage to eating a meal?
To what? Sorry.
Is there any point in actually getting a meal?
You don't get points of
It's-
exhaustion.
Yeah.
You have to eat regardless.
Okay, so I'm gonna go eat a meal.
Oh, it's you guys have been eating for the past 3 weeks. There were provisions on the cart on the
Oh,
way over.
sweet.
It basically just like work paying for food.
And the way Mitchell does it, don't really need to worry about it.
Is there a library?
No.
Mitchell,
Yes.
I go to well, like your friend called him?
Bark and Buzzard.
Bark and Buzzard. Can I go get a beer or some alcoholic thing and just ask, see if I can ask people if they've seen or heard anything crazy about people that have left
Drakkenheim. Okay. Yes. So.
Also, do you reckon does your character tag along or your character go with else? To drink.
Drink.
Yeah, I'm drinking and talking to people.
I drink, but no talking.
Okay.
So you head over towards the Bark and Buzzard. You see that Olsberg is over there. She is looking over. Everyone just sort of doesn't really pay you any attention or mind, except that when you walk by people, they don't spontaneously die anymore, which is nice.
My self-confidence went up, yeah?
Went from like here to there. Let the record show that I didn't move my hand that high out. Ha 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 ha. So as you make your way over to inside, oh my god, I think that I had too much of that coffee too quickly now because now I'm starting to feel it a lot. In Olsberg,
You're doing great.
Olsberg behind the counter, he looks around as you, two silver pieces for a mug of fine ale. Do you cough it up?
Yeah, Chrissy.
Yep. So she like pours open one of the drinks and just throws it down the counter at you. It smacks nicely into your hand. It's nice and cool. It's the correct amount of froth as that's supposed to be, and it smells absolutely divine. You drink it, and it tastes okay. Not great.
Was it 2 ales? Was it 2 silver for 1? Or
2 silver for 1.
Okay,
Yep.
can I get another one
For your Ryclan friend?
for my big axe right here?
Okay. Big axe, as in he has a big axe, or big axe, as in oh never mind. Can I pat you on the shoulder, Ryclan?
You find out later.
Oh. So, what do you ask Olsberg about Drakkenheim?
No, I just have the people leaving. Have you seen any people leaving Drakkenheim that acted stranger than? No, that doesn't make sense.
Is that meant to be some sort of joke?
No, sorry, that was very confusing. Have you? How many people have you seen coming through here that coming from?
Too many. Not as many as have been ever since that Astrid first here, but not a lot of people come from Drakkenheim anymore. Drakkenheim's a place to be if you're, well, trying to earn a quick buck, if you're trying to go on an adventure.
No, you haven't seen anyone coming out there a bit different.
I've seen plenty of people coming through these parts that aren't at what they used to be. I've seen people who come along, it's like they just got a little hiccup that they're trying to pass. I see people come by, they're these horrible flaying monsters from the deepest pits of hell that are trying to break down the door. Amarod's village is a dying town now. We used to be quite prosperous now that we're, being a little bit away from Drakkenheim. We got all the great benefits from it, but now look at you. The ground is getting harder and harder to till every day. The skies are always dark and grey, and even sometimes the rain gets a little bit more acidic every time. There's a poison and corruption spreading from that city.
That's very unfortunate.
I'm glad you think so, miss. I would hate to think that it was anything but.
I'm sorry. I'm going to drink my ale, whatever it is.
Drink your ale. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. What about you there, folk?
I believe.
Oh wait, yeah, okay.
What are y'all up to? Do you have any questions as well? Before you... Well, I'm assuming you're heading out to Drakkenheim. Only reason why people come through here anymore. Or they're trying to leave it.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but now that this particular job that we were doing was over, I'm looking for my next bit of work or my next adventure. And
If you're looking for adventure, you come to the right place. Drakkenheim is a place to be for adventure. But you gotta be on your tiptoes and gotta have your cat's wit. I refer to you there, Mr. Cat. Gotta be on your wits.
I think
That-
that's racist.
Is it racist? Calling a
I'm
cat
just
a cat?
gonna cover my ears and continue licking up my pint of milk.
Is it racist to call a cat?
no.
It's racist if you would call me a kitty, good sir.
Kitty. You're a filthy catty.
Scratching behind his ear or something.
Okay. Well, if you're looking for people who maybe know Drakkenheim a little bit, if you ever ask them any questions, you see the folk over there, and you see that there's a group of people sitting at one of these stalls. Once again, the Seinfeld theme plays again. So which one was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guts and Hemo. Oh, there they are. So towards one of the other stalls, between like the leather and the sort of like the old vinyl, like if you guys went to, oh yeah, everybody's here been to Hungry Jack's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you sort of have like those vinyl seats. Sorry, for our American counterparts, Burger King. They're sort of like the vinyl seats, like back in the day.
Has it got the checkers, like the old Burger
jukebox.
Kings?
Yeah.
Freaking Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
or what is?
The little,
Is it?
I don't know.
It's the Toreador March. I don't know if it is.
Yeah,
Sorry, I guess wrong then.
as usual. So I'm sorry, Bree. So he points over towards He points over towards like a stall of people. You know, there's only 3 of them. You see that one of them looks to be a human knight. One of them looks to also be a tabaxi with a large bow, and another is a half elf who looks like he's wearing some sort of wizardy getup.
They're in the corner.
That's them in the corner. That's them in the spotlight.
I'm gonna grab my arrow and walk over and see if I say is one of those seats taken.
He goes, so who are you saying this to? Are you saying this to the knight, the ranger, or the mage?
To the group. I'm kind of looking at them all.
Is the seat taken?
Yeah. Is there an empty seat?
See, yes, there is. So, the knight looks over and he goes, yes, there is a seat spare. Come take one.
I'm gonna sit down with my arrow and just like, where are you coming from?
We come from Drakkenheim.
Oh, okay. I've heard
Yes.
some bad things have happened around there.
Really? We hadn't noticed. Oh, bad things happening in Drakkenheim. Can you believe it? And everyone else goes, oh,
I feel my people calling me.
Yeah.
Yes. We met some people coming back from Drakkenheim. One of them seemed a bit different.
Different how?
He had a tentacle for one of his arms.
Reminds me of a comic I read quite a few months ago. I was being witty, of course. I don't read, for I am illiterate.
Oh, I can tell.
Am I nearby-ish?
Yeah, you can hear every now and then. You can hear like the faint. Oh.
Okay.
You can hear the screaming of my clothes. Control myself. Yeah, you're in, not out.
I am Pluto Jackson, charmed to be your acquaintance.
Pluto Jackson.
Axe. Can you hit me with an axe?
Say, you look like you've been exposed to quite a bit of contamination of the city yourself, with those horrid looks and that deformed face.
I was born with it, you dick. I can't help it.
Yes.
I am going to come and place my very relaxing hand.
I'm
on
going
your
to
shoulder.
come. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Come in the
And
name of
like
peace.
obviously these guys can see that I'm pretty up there in society, which comes with due to my noble birth, blah blah. Something about I'm welcome in high society. People assume I have the right to be wherever I am, so they're instantly going to be trying to.
Not around these parts. You're near Drakkenheim, babes. I'm afraid this
Oh
isn't.
no, he didn't.
I am afraid that.
What's your name?
Arezar.
I call out to Arezar. The second that guy called me babe, my
Toots.
nails like sunk into the shoulder, and I called out to Big Axe.
Listen.
My anger is going to feel like...
Listen here, Toots. How about
7-foot tall axe wielding half-orc.
you got like pretty like Goldilocks hair and yeah.
I was in the middle of makeup.
Mate, this guy's pissing me off.
Well. Is this more of your party? As you look it over to you, Oceloti. Is this more of your party?
Yes, and then...
They look all as frightfully dull as you do. Oh.
Dull is not what you are.
How do I turn into the ghost? It's not on there, it just says Phantom, it doesn't tell me how I
He
do
doesn't
it.
unlock until level 3 like most things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Level 3 is usually...
You're so foul looking. Oh. Now leave us be. We have spoils to plunder in Drakkenheim later. We
Are there
can't.
any guards nearby?
I've got an idea.
There isn't a real dedicated law enforcement here.
I smack him
But
on the
there are,
side of my ass.
I didn't finish. there
I've already done it.
there are
He's
flankies.
already out of his
Give me
mouth.
a roll at d20 to see if I can
So-
kill him.
With the axe that you put to his head.
I put
I'll
it side on.
roll to hit first. Oh, you actually got to try and kill him.
No, I'm just
He's
doing
just
it side
hitting
on,
him.
so
Okay.
it's like paddling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, I missed.
Okay.
While he's doing
He's got to
this,
strike back
Steve,
because he got a nat 1. So before, before we continue, you can see.
I laugh at him and go,
So you see Sebastian quickly jump
I mean, I
into.
got a 9, but I don't think it would have hit.
No. I don't think my nat one would have done so either. So you see like two, it's like when retards collided. It's like, so like, we're smacking each other with the hands looking away. No, stop it.
Your claws still in my shoulder.
I changed my
no,
mind.
I am now walking over to the bartender and I'm going to offer him a gold piece if he can tell me what rooms they are lodging.
So you you hear the distance. Yeah, stop it. Like you hear like wet slaps like spaghetti. And then just,
Can I activate rage and try again?
no. So he's okay. Before Sebastian quickly jumps in between the two of them and goes, "Stop it! We are both."
Sebastian.
I am Sebastian. I am the wizard who has been sitting here this whole time, as previously described.
And you haven't been joining in on the ho ho ho.
No, I sound like that because I'm French. And the
I turn my attention to him and immediately swim.
What about the fuck shit up?
listen, we need to.
He deserves it.
We need to focus on the true threat. And that isn't us. We need to stand together.
One more hon and that head comes off.
Hon. We cannot allow ourselves to become party to the same corruption and the despair that has swept through Drakkenheim. We must be better than the counterparts that come from that cesspit that they call insanity.
Too many big words, dumb down.
Your friend,
Stop it!
Your friend Fluto is a bit of a dicko. Your friend, I don't want to band together because of Fluto Jackson.
We don't have to be friends. We just have to be civil.
I'm sure he was definitely being stupid.
Listen, my friend might have thrown a verbal punch, but your friend threw the first physical. I say we let bygones be bygones, and let's just
Oh, this guy's
be
talking
kind
sense.
to each other.
This guy's talking
My
sense.
character's got a -2 intelligence.
My name is Sebastian Crow.
Sebastian.
Look, I came over here for a friendly conversation, but that guy needs to
He's
learn some
being a
manners.
dick.
I'm going to try. I don't have the strength to push her out of the way, but I'm going to see if I can suggest her to go
What
away.
about the cat that's with them?
Yeah, she's been laughing along with them as well.
Yeah, she's got to go. I go to the barkeep and I ask which rooms they're staying in.
Alsberg won't release that information.
Well, not even for a gold coin. What about 3? What about persuasion?
Let the record show I'll be shaking my head. You can most certainly try, but this is going to be a hard DC to make.
So,
Can I cast guidance on her?
Yes?
You go plus, get
So, what are you three at the back of the class doing as people are smacking each other?
Well, I was going to say while this commotion's going on, if I could roll for stealth.
Yep, go ahead.
So I get 21 on persuasion.
I didn't roll a 1, I rolled a 23. Jesus.
No, that's not enough.
21 isn't enough. Holy
She
shit.
lives by a code of honor. What about you?
my character's decided to put down the axe, and I grip Old Mate's shoulder,
Like
pretty
Pluto.
much crushing
Pluto.
the one I was fighting.
Yeah, Pluto.
I go,
Pluto?
okay, we'll be friends, and I put my hand on his shoulder and just start crushing the
And
middle.
he goes, let me be friendly back, and he elbows you like straight in the ribs.
You guys are
I
going to
don't
be best
flinch.
friends.
He doesn't flinch.
I remain unmoving, just like, yeah, try it again.
So what are you stealthing for?
I was going to say while I'm stealth, I was hoping to find a corner that's close to this table, so if the commotion gets more
Heated.
serious,
Oh,
I
you're
can...
looking for a brooding
Yep.
table, are you?
I'm
A
not looking
brooding
for a
table.
brooding
Right over
I'm
there.
looking to intimidate.
Okay.
That's my job.
What are you two? What are you two doing while this
I just watch
what's
like,
happening?
I like to approach everyone and
Yep.
see like, whoa, calm down everyone. What's this commotion about? Are we all friends in the eye of here?
You see Sebastian Conroe. Yes, he talks a lot of sense. Why don't we all listen to
What
him?
is that accent?
French.
Tyr doesn't like that accent. I'm a man of God, but I don't like that.
Oh,
I'm a
well,
man of God, but that just
you know,
from
I
now-
get dropped French piss accent. I do not know why you do not like this accent. Smoking fags and drinking lots of liquor is a personality. That's Sebastian. Yeah.
He's got a drag of the smoke and he's got like smoke.
Yes, because Sebastian just remembered that he's been smoking since he was like 5. And I'm not a voice actor, so I can't do any of these voices.
No, I kind of just let him go at this point.
So,
His shoulder does have a mark though.
he goes, all right. So everybody, you see Sebastian, as a show of good faith, I'm going to take 2 steps over in this direction, away from everyone. And my party is going to do the same. And your party is going to do the same.
Is he walking away?
Yes.
Is his table still like the drinks he was drinking on table?
They're all empty.
So in other words, an improvised weapon.
So
No.
he doesn't want to work with us anymore.
I
No,
don't.
I went over there to ask, but he was a dick.
Yeah, Sebastian was a dick. I don't take 2 steps away, I stay where the fuck I am.
Could
Okay.
I press the issue further, being someone who hasn't pissed anyone off there yet?
What issue are you pressing?
Just they mentioned teaming up about Drakkenheim.
Like trying to get them to join you?
Yeah, like they want us to join them. Or
No.
I think you're mainly just say like, oh, we're fighting the same fight, but we're different groups kind of thing.
I think it would be best if we just part our separate ways for the time being, and who knows, maybe we'll see each other somewhere down the line in Drakkenheim once again.
Yeah, you should control your friend, because I can't control mine. And then I'm going to turn around and go back to the bar.
if we were to go to Drakkenheim, says Sebastian, what could we do to help or gain money, fame?
One does not simply walk into Drakkenheim and Liam just like choked on air for a moment. One does not simply walk in. He's like twirls his mustache and
Mustache now?
thank you. One doesn't walk into Drakkenheim and get money straight off the bat. Making money, it's already been ransacked like 5 times over by this point. If you want to make any serious money, you're going to have to do some serious travel and some serious trouble. He moves,
When start.
he quickly removes the fag from his mouth and it puts it back in and takes another sip of whiskey. He goes, "This is custom in my country to do that every 5 minutes, by the way. It's why
Don't care, didn't ask.
it's why my voice sounds like this."
This guy needs to stick to his fucking voice.
Yeah, I went from normal to French to Fallout Mutant. Oh, that's the 3rd accent I can do.
Yeah, talk about it later. Let's go.
Okay. So he waits until Pluto and unnamed catfolk person wander off first, and then beckon him over. He goes, "All right, listen, Drakkenheim is a seriously dangerous place. Do not underestimate the city that you are traversing to. Ever since that asteroid struck, everything's just gone completely turned upside down. You don't know what to expect there. If you were to go there and try and survive, my best would be to try and link up with one of the factions underneath the city. I can't remember a lot of them off by heart. We've mainly skimmed the surface of the city. Thank you for taking notes too, Kayden. But if you were to go there, you need to link up with one of the factions. They have goals of people to go to and things to do, money to make. And there's even rumors that maybe they can even dispel the corruption that's taken over the land, that saved Drakkenheim once more.
How would we find one of the factions?
You don't find them, they find you.
Okay, thank you. And that kind of makes up for your friend, but I still don't like him.
Maybe we will cross paths again sometime down the line. Until then, au revoir, farewell, vive la resistance. And he gaily frolics over to his friends by the door. He takes a little
wearing
skip.
a very short dress that's like showing his butt every time he walks.
Damn, he has some cake that down there. And I guess while we're here, I guess that is where we'll leave our first session.
I really hope that Pluto dies.
Oh,
I don't mind Sebastian. Fucking, what did he call me? Babe and Toots.
Babe,
Ooh.
toots.
Thank you very much.
Well, I hope everybody at the table enjoyed that first session again. I am still in iron if I'm going to upload the original pilot to the channel as well, but we'll see when we get there. But in that case,
I'll send you my backstory so you can send me.
yes, thank you. If everybody can send me their backstories again, I will reiterate everybody's personal goals again before we start heading to Drakkenheim. And I guess we will. Jesus Christ, Bree, how many strikers do you have?
Oh, they had a deal, so I was like, I'll go. I only had 2, man. I had the rest of them left.
What time is it, please?
It is.
Time for you to get a watch.
Awesome. Alright. Awesome.
Thank you
Alright.
for nothing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you everybody for coming, and I will see you all next week, same time.
Yay!
See you Saturday. Is game on Saturday?
Oh yes, there should be a game on Saturday, and I will see you guys then. Alright, thanks guys.